Hello, 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 Blue. I'm eating cereal. I'm doing pretty good. Oh my god, the new world, like, the new Lovejoy song, man. Ooh. I did not get tickets, though. Because, oh my god. The scalpers were crazy. I'm gonna sing politely. Under the cause of our hearts, your heart, and rest assured that you might not fear man. And by the end, you'll be lovely. More than what my mom told me. Blue, how are you doing on this fine Friday? I am okay, not fantastic, but not bad either. Fair enough. What a long, was it a long week this week? Hello, Dragon. How are you doing? If I don't make it back from where I've gone, just know I loved you all along. If I don't make it back from where I've gone, just know I loved you all along. Totally not tired. Rip. What time you go to bed last night? Why? You're simply off this week. Well, it sounds like it was your decision. Okay. Guys, are you ready for the new Lovejoy song? Yeah, you are. Hopefully the lyrics are up now. Who knows? They are not. New Lovejoy song, let's go! I don't lose. To do. I you are you day or night. Tell me what you like. As long as you tell me. You're good. No, you're not sure if you need it. You. You need it, but everybody knows it ain't like forever. No, you can't stay awake forever. Hello, Atlas. The new song, yo! Crunch. I'm eating cereal. Oh, you really nothing. Nestle, I'll be the lesson. Real good. No, you on it. Not sure if you need any to. Hey, can't stay awake forever. No, you can't stay awake forever. Yes, Justin. I am a total dumbass. Oh, the nose. I know I'm a realist. And you're right, you're gonna kill me, so it's the land around it feel good. It's the land feel good. And then stay awake forever. You can't stay awake forever. I'm gonna let this autoplay and see what happens. I'm sure nothing can go wrong. Hello! Hi everyone, the cat's here. Right, Artemis? What is this sleeping position that you've gotten yourself in? She's like... It's also super bright out because it's 4 o'clock. So the light situation is gonna be really weird. I am eating cereal because it's 4 o'clock and I haven't had lunch. You know, gross. Oh, we're doing some more knitting today. It was a good vibe yesterday. Raw cereal, yeah. The light, man. Did F all. No milk sad. Yeah, I am lactose intolerant. And I don't like the taste of milk, so. You know? So I am, but that doesn't help me. Oh, that doesn't stop me. So am I, but that doesn't stop me. Yeah, but I don't like the taste of milk. Guys, so today, Lovejoy tickets went on sale. Guess who didn't get Lovejoy tickets? Me. And it wasn't for lack of trying. Oh boy. Lactose intolerance is a choice. Real. Me when I eat ice cream. Oh boy. Guys, I have not seen a single person, genuinely, that got tickets. Like, every single post I see are people being like, yeah, I didn't get them. Like, I genuinely think that every single ticket was bought by scalpers. Like, every single one. I don't think anyone got a ticket. At least not for the Seattle show. Like, I'm sure the people who are getting for, like, the music festival got their tickets, because the music festivals have different ways of getting tickets. But, like, I just wanted my phone to be like, welcome to Watch Mode, and today we are counting down our picks for the top. Oh my god. Cakebird actually did, like, a really funny, like, bit on, like, TikTok where they had, like, this just in. I am a total effing dumbass, and it's that audio is, like, me in the group trying to get Lovejoy tickets, and I'm like, that's very good. Good job, Cakebird. You did the content. I didn't know the people I talked to after got it either. Exactly, I saw the Tumblr post about it. Yeah, I thought the Tumblr post was pretty funny. I think they did both at the same time. I'm gonna be real. But, like, no one got it. Like, I genuinely believe if I go onto Twitter right now, there is not a single person that got tickets. Like, I really hope that everyone, like, you know, says, like, you know what? No, I'm not buying these tickets. Because they're making them so effing expensive. Like, they're not, like, being like, oh, we're gonna make them $20 more expensive, so they're $50 instead of $30. They're like $300. Billy, hello! Tom, hello, hello. Like, hold on. I'm going into a VC if people want to talk to me about it. But, like, internet's so ill tier on the scene. Dude, it's, like, not even funny. Like, $300 to $1,000 per tickets. For a show that was originally $30. No way. I really hope that everyone just says nah and goes for the door tickets, because I think how the door tickets work is if they see all these tickets got sold, but no one's there, then they're going to sell door tickets. You know what I mean? Like, if they go and there's, like, 10 people inside, like, before the show starts, they're going to, like, sell door tickets. So I really hope people, like, hold out and, like, just wait for the door ticket. You know? Like, that's scary, obviously, but, like, no one can afford that. Yeah, like, that's way more than I pay for, like, a ticket in, like, a concert. Like, if I were, like, MCR, the pit tickets were, like, $600. For MCR. That's 68 times the original amount. It's like, that's crazy. I really hope they lose money on this. Like, I hope that no one buys them, and so they just, like, actively lose money. Because, like, either way, like, the venue and Lovejoy are getting the money because, like, the tickets have been bought. I just really hope people are actually able to come to the show. Because can you imagine looking at these ticket things and seeing, like, oh, we sold out. And then going there and there's no one there, or there's, like, 50 people there when there's supposed to be 200. You know what I mean? Like, it's just... I'd be so mad. Exactly. Yo, Tom. That sounds awesome. What exactly did you do for the, like, the goth makeup? What'd you do? If I were the performer? Yeah, like, I'd be mad if I was Lovejoy, and I saw, like, all these people being like, yeah, these, like, people are reselling your tickets for, like, you know, 50 times the price. Because, like, they work so hard to get the price as reasonable as possible to begin with. I don't know what that means, Tom. I'm gonna be real. Oh. Like, I almost wish I was going to the music festival ones now, even though the tickets were more expensive. Because at least they were still available when I looked. You know? And then you get to go to a music festival about it. So you get to watch a whole bunch of new other bands, as well as Lovejoy. And it's like, you know, $200. Yeah, that's the Upwards Dragon. Most of them are selling for about $400, $500. And it's not like Lovejoy's choice, right? It's scalpers that are making these choices. And what they're seeing is a lot of people wanting these tickets, and they're thinking, okay, if all the tickets are gone, how much are they willing to pay for them? You know? I actually said I died in Norwegian. I'm sorry, my keyboard is F. Oh, I was like asking like how you did the goth makeup, and I was like thought that was like the answer, and I was like, little my friend said she could buy a Taylor Swift ticket for cheaper than the cheapest scalping ticket, right? Guys, like, this is actually crazy. So the band we're listening to right now, Rare Americans. Okay, on Spotify, Rare Americans is 1.5 million followers on Spotify. Lovejoy, no, sorry. Rare Americans has 1 million followers on Spotify. Lovejoy has 1.5 million on Spotify. That is a significant difference, but not in the music industry, if that makes sense. They sell tickets for about the same amount of money, is what I'm trying to get at. I bought Rare American tickets for $30. Like, I am going to a Rare Americans concert, and I spent $30. And not only that, but I waited, like, 2 months to buy the tickets. Like, I've known about their concert for 2 months, and there were still tickets available. They're not, like, that different in, like... It's just because of, like, how much, I guess, like, better Lovejoy is at, like, advertising. You know? But, like... I'm just mad. Or Jonathan Young has 2.1 million, his tickets for $20. Exactly. But, like, the point is that, like, we're getting mad at, like, scalpers. Like, they literally had, like, a bunch of bots buy all of the tickets so fast that, like, it just wasn't possible for anyone to actually buy tickets. Like, I have, again, not heard of a single person who has gotten tickets. And, like, that's crazy. That's nuts. And then they're like, because there's no tickets available, they're just putting them at, like, these ridiculous prices. And how the scalper website works is that they set a price, and depending on how much traffic the site is getting, the price goes up. And that's why we're getting prices like $1,700. Is because there's so much traffic. Well, that's why I'm saying that, like, I really need people to, like, you know, not do that. What? Around cereal. Oh yeah, like, Ticketmaster does stuff like that. Ticketmaster sucks, dude. Like, I got, like, the idea behind it, like, before. But, like, Ticketmaster, basically, they don't have... Hi, Uma! They don't have set prices for tickets, okay? I think
that like whoever is organizing like the tour should have set ticket prices, okay? And then like maybe like a week before the concert, if there are things that are not sold yet, then you make those seats cheaper, right? So you start with like, you know, the expensive things, so if like, people will buy them, and then if they're willing to wait and hope, then they can get the cheaper tickets later on. Like, I wish that's how it worked, but it's just not. Like, Ticketmaster has this weird algorithm where it just makes it so that it just ramps up like exponentially, basically. Like, I was lucky because I did wait a little bit for MCR tickets, and obviously I didn't get a lot of choices where I wanted to be. Like, there was no way I was getting a pit seat or anything like that, but I didn't want one, and I was kind of good as long as I wasn't in the nosebleeds, but it didn't really matter where I was. So I got some good seats. I think I got some good seats. I prefer seats that are on the side but close rather than in the middle but far away. I did the pale skin and like a lot of black eyeshadow and eyeliner with a little red and black lip and primer my throat black. No, that's awesome. No, that makes perfect sense. That sounds, at least how I'm imagining in my head, sounds awesome. I'm sure it looked great. So many people couldn't get a Taylor Swift ticket. Ticketmaster effed it up. Oh yeah, like it gets crazy, right? I genuinely think that like places should have like set prices depending on what band is playing, right? So like if you have a band like MCR, MCR is really popular, right? A lot of people know MCR. They've been around for a while. Their songs are been playing on the radio. Like, you know, like they're big. So you have like, you know, in the pit it's $800. You know, like something like obviously it's really expensive, but like people will pay that to be that close. And then, you know, nosebleeds are like, you know, like 100, whatever, like, you know what I mean, but they're set rather than them being like just like wildly all over the place. Like, they're so weird, man. And then like with something like with like pub concerts where like everyone is in one seating area and it's one set price, that's fine. And Ticketmaster usually doesn't deal with those. Like for the Lovejoy stuff, from what I could see, it was each individual venue was selling their tickets through wherever they usually sell their tickets through. So I don't think it was whatever websites they were using's fault. I don't think any of them were using Ticketmaster. They're all using individual sites, whatever. But like it's definitely like whoever does these scalper websites that's at fault here. I don't think it was the venue or the band or anything like that. It just sucks because that technically it's not illegal or anything. They can do that if they wanted to, but consider how tough it happened back in the day. It was first come best seat situation. People had to line up at the crack of dawn. I don't know why they don't do that still. Get conventions of the internet, but still. Yeah, people used to, you know, line up at like places that sell tickets for concerts. I think kind of like the good and bad part about that is that the good part is that obviously you don't have to be near the venue because they used to sell the tickets at the venue itself. So let's say you're wanting to go into a concert in Seattle and you live in Vancouver, how would you get the ticket? You know? But then also you probably wouldn't even know about it because you wouldn't have the internet to tell you that that concert was happening. You wouldn't see advertisements for it or anything like that. So you would only really know about concerts that were happening near you anyway. So like, you know? But yeah, it is like a first come first serve situation, but like I feel like set prices would help like a lot instead of having like a fluctuating price situation. Took a lot of pics of the makeup. First time I actually fell out this year. That's awesome. Guys, this autoplay is actually pretty banger. This song is actually pretty good. What's this band? Same time next week. They're a UK band. The Royal Royston Club? I don't know. You know? Speaking of tickets, wait. I drank a whole monster before going to bed feeling good? Uh-oh. Speaking of tickets and buying things, filter, how does one purchase autographs for cons? Ooh, that's really interesting. So it really depends on who you're trying to get an autograph from. So if it's someone who was quite popular, you need to be like pre-sign up for them. So if you go to the website, then you sign up for them. But for Fan Expo specifically, you basically just line up during their signing time, and then you pay how much ever their signature is, and then you get something signed. Usually signatures are like between $40 to $100. It really depends who you're getting a signature from. But usually they will give you a book that will have like all the events that are happening, and they'll have signing times basically, and then you can line up and you get something signed. And you can bring your own thing. Usually they allow that. Usually they have like a limit of how many things you can get signed. Sometimes it's only one thing. But I don't know. But sometimes they'll have stuff that you can sign as well. So like if they're part of like an anime or anything like that, they usually will have pictures of whatever character they voice act. Yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Uma. I spent so much time on those overlays in stream. Labs won't let me use them. Why? Are they not the right format? Because you can change the format like quite easily. Here, guys, it's knitting time. That's what I thought too, but I wasn't sure because the thing is very confusing with details. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it is, or at least it was the one time that I ever got a signature. But I'm not sure. Some cons you have to prepay online. Yeah, but this con you don't, Dragon, because I've been to this one. It's not big enough for stuff like that. Yeah, and I don't think anyone at this con will be more than $100. Like, I know that the signature I got was $40, so... I don't know why their correct format stream lab is just being difficult. I don't know, man. I got something to tell you? Well, go ahead. Blue, how are you trying to put it into Streamlabs? Because you can just put it in as an image. And it should be able to use it with any format. What did, Sean do? Sean Austin? What? I don't know, like, actors' names very well. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, Blue, how are you trying to put it in? Uh-oh. How are you trying to put it in? My cat is grooming herself. He was in the Goonies, Lord of the Rings, and Stranger Things, among others. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, his signature will probably be around there, like around $40 to $60 then. But yeah, it would generally will be like, he'll have like a period where like people can line up. I would suggest going before, you know, to line up before. Because they do have a cutoff time. But I've never really heard of people at Fan Expo, like, getting cut off, you know, that they didn't actually get the thing that they want. Like, Fan Expo doesn't really have, like, that long of lines, so. A few times the only time I had him sign a book, he actually spent, like, 5 minutes talking to me, as opposed to the usual minute or less. Yo, there's this thing in the options that's basically exporting and importing overlays, and I thought that was what I needed to use. Oh, I think for those those overlays are, like, the ones that Streamlabs itself, provides, because they, like, have special animations and stuff in them. What you're putting into, Streamlabs is essentially an image. Like, this border is an image, right? So you just have to put it in as an image. Ninja actually gave me an updated version of this border, and I think I might start using it because it's quite nice. He's $95 for an autograph at Fan Expo. Just like the website, another $95 for the photo op. Okay, there you go. I am also very hyped. Atlas, Atlas, I'm going to send you a photo. I just organized my cosplays and stuff like that. The one in the middle is for John. I just sent you a photo. I've been feeling less depressed the last 2 days, so I was able to shower and change my bed, which was really hard for me, even... Oh! Tom, you never have to clarify that something is hard for you. If you say it's hard for you, I'm going to believe you. So if you say, like, I made my bed this morning, and I'm very proud of myself, I'm also going to be proud of you. Because clearly you were... You know? Like, that's awesome. Yeah. It's nice we get, like, I just take a shower and change the bed. That's awesome. Okay, I figured out we're okay. Excellent. Good, Blue, good. I hope to go to that con one day. It's too far of a drive for me, unfortunately. It is quite far. Like, it is also in a different country. Prince Possum, hello! How are you doing? It is knitting time. It's my birthday in a few days, and I asked for some money instead of gifts, so I know what I'll be spending that on. Yo! Yo, Jonathan Sims, Jonathan Sims. Yeah, oh my god. One of my cosplay groups kind of like fell through because like all of us didn't have the cosplays ready. So I'm gonna be cosplaying Jonathan Sims on the Monday. I'm gonna be cosplaying Tubbo on Saturday? No. Yeah, on Saturday. And then Sunday I'm going to be cosplaying Kane from Malevolent. And I'm so excited to cosplay a podcast character that's not from Magnus Archives, because I feel like unless you're cosplaying Magnus Archives or Welcome to Night Vale, people just don't recognize podcast characters, or I guess the Adventure Zone was super popular. Basically what I'm trying to say is I don't think people are going to recognize Kane, which is fine. Whatever. It's been cosplaying one day. Fair enough. How are you going to do your hair for it? Jonathan Sims? I have a wig. I don't use my natural hair for any cosplays. Are they so nice here for Rio crying? Because it's a nice space. Guys, I just realized that my mic is not in view. You guys are seeing behind the curtain and that I don't actually need to have my mic here for you guys to hear me. Uh-oh. It's okay. No one would know. Feeling a lot of people are going to cosplay Critical Role due to the show's popularity. Oh yeah. Yeah, Critical Role, yeah, definitely has an odd. Imagine I cosplay someone from my own D&D campaign and no one knew who I was. I mean, that sounds fun, actually. That sounds like a really fun thing to do. Yeah, I'm not worried about no one knowing who I am. Welcome back, Atlas. Yeah, I'm not worried about no one knowing who I am. Like, that's whatever. Like, I don't really care. It's just the thing is that Kane is, like, canonically has, like, blood all over his hands and face. So it's just, like, unless, like, usually when you have something like that dramatic and people don't know what you're cosplaying, it's weird. Like, it's, like, disconcerting. And it's a nice space, but it's been a while since someone said they were proud of me, okay? Okay, Tom. I'm glad you like took a shower mostly. Like, you know, because like it's good to stay clean. I mean, I just figured out how to make black sludge for Jane. Yo, bug lady moment. Excellent. Yeah, I kind of like realized that I don't have like latex for Tubbo, so I have no idea how I'm gonna do his scar makeup. I'm gonna have to like look up how to do like scar makeup and see if there's like stuff I can get at like the drugstore. Because I want to make it look like pretty nasty. So we'll see. Drugs? Drugs? No, I'm going to the drugstore to get like makeup stuff. You know? Hi Dean, how are you doing? You know, Atlas, I would show you the wig that I was using for John, but I've simply put it away. But drugs? Hi Ninjor. Yeah, I put all my cosplays like in like a basket so like they're all like together. Focus on the future, maybe one day. Oh baby, isn't life so inconsistent? One day, I know that you will be there one day. I drank alcohol and ate pizza out of peer pressure just now. Did you enjoy the pizza and the alcohol? Oh, that reminds me, I need to clean my Sophie wig. Yeah, like, there was a bunch of things that I wanted to, like, that I should be doing. Like, I should paint the horns for Tubbo and the sword. Am I going to? I don't know. I feel like I don't remember. Oh, well. Yeah-oh. Yeah, like, I feel like that's the type of thing I'm gonna do this at the con, and then, like, I'll improve the cosplay by actually painting them later. Hopefully. And inconsistent. Woo! Oh my god. Alice, I'm so excited for this, for, like, next weekend. It's gonna be so much fun. This con's gonna be so great. Guys, also, that means that I'm not cosplaying next weekend. Or not streaming next weekend, sorry. I'll try to stream, like, a bunch during the week to make up for it, but we'll see, because I also have podcasts to edit. So we'll see. Wait, you stream? I know Ninja is crazy, right? It says to use corn syrup and black eyeshadow. I don't know how well that worked. That'll work. Good luck! I'm gonna, like, figure out, like, how to do, like, the worm scars. I think I'm just gonna get, like, a white eyeliner pencil and just, like, you know, and then, like, put, like, a little bit of red and hope that works. Oof, I want pizza and alcohol. Since when? Who's streaming? That's what I did last year. Well, the cat really said it's bedtime. It's simply like 5 o'clock. Oh shoot, I'm making dinner today. I don't remember what I'm supposed to be making. I think it's pizza. I think I'm making pizza today. I don't know. The white with the red works fairly decent. Okay, excellent. What day do you leave for the con? The Friday? Probably Thursday. Like Thursday night because the... Oh, actually, no, I probably do leave on Friday because the con starts Saturday. So I probably would leave on Friday, yeah. So I'd stream Saturday or Thursday. And then I'd probably leave pretty early on the Friday so that I can like hang out with my friends. On the Friday. And then con is Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And then I'll be but the ends like kind of like early on Monday and ends at like 5-ish. So I'd be coming back home on Monday because I have work on Tuesday. Yeah, but it's a weird con because usually the con is Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Like, those are usual con days, but because Family Day is on Monday, they do Saturday, Sunday, Monday. And I'm just kind of assuming I get that day off of work because I did last year. Oh, that is weird. It is really weird. It's the weird one. I hate my time zone. It's 2 a.m. Oh my god. Tom, like, the fact that, like, you even know that I exist is, like, a miracle, honestly. You know? Guys, this autoplay is baller. Yeah, it's a weird one. And also, it's, like, a weird, like, adjustment year where, like, everyone's kind of like, oh, we can actually have cons again. Sick. You know? And so, like, there's not been that many conventions. I just realized I haven't eaten anything today. I should probably do that. You probably should do that. Like people are, like, having conventions again. But, like, so I think, like, next year, we're actually gonna have, like, a con season rather than just being Fan Expo, which would be nice. Like, I'll actually, like, work on cosplays. I'm so confused if we're supposed to wear masks at the con. It doesn't say anything on the website, but eh. I mean, you didn't have to last year. A lot of people didn't. I think it's just, like, kind of, like, up to you at this point. Because I don't think anywhere can require you to wear masks. Yeah. You didn't? I thought you did last year. I saw tons of people not wearing a mask last year. Oh, wait, no, you're right. Yeah, you did last year. It was the other Fan Expo I went to that you didn't have to. You're right. I don't think so. I feel like nowhere can require you to. Okay, have a good night, Tom. I would just bring a mask, and then if you see a bunch of people wearing a mask, wear a mask, I guess. I mean, like, to be honest, when I go into, like, the vendor's hall and everything like that, I'm gonna be wearing a mask anyway, because that's, like, a lot of people. But, like, if I'm outside, I probably will not wear a mask. Like, honestly, I wear masks, like, on public transit anyway still, like, because just remember that the hall smelled foul on the Monday. Did it actually? See, I only bought a ticket for one day last year, so, like, I only went inside on the Saturday, I think. And it will probably be the same case this year. Like, basically, I just, like, choose a day that I'm gonna go shopping, and then that's the day I go in. Wait, really? Yup. Yeah, I usually only buy a ticket for one day so that I can go shopping, and that's it. I don't know, Fan Expo just doesn't have great panels, and I just don't care. I mean, it was lucky then. It was. That's what I mean. It was actually crazy lucky because not only that, but I was, like, meeting up with people. Like, the reason why we were even standing there was because the people I was talking to, I was trying to, like, see them because they that was, like, their first convention and stuff. And I hadn't, like, seen them at all. No, but okay, but Atlas, I did go all 3 days. I just bought a ticket for one. Like, I was there all 3 days. I, like, cosplayed all 3 days. It's just, the thing is that you only need a ticket to get into the vendor hall and to panels. You don't need a ticket to get into the building. Fun fact. Because it's a public building. Yeah, it's a public building. When ain't something stupid and pretentious like a mott spell. Yo! Dark Read What Doin' 9. Hello. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Yeah, like, like the last day, Atlas, like, I didn't buy a ticket, but I, like, you know where the escalator is? Like, I was just, like, sitting underneath the escalator. Like, the whole day. Yeah, it's a weird one. Yeah, because you don't need a ticket to go anywhere. And, like, good, I'm glad. We're knitting a washcloth. Planning on going to some craft fairs in the winter, so I'm trying to stock up. and we're talking about I don't know, comic book convention, anime convention, nerd convention that's happening next weekend that Atlas and I are going to. And how I didn't pay for a ticket last year. Well, I did. I paid for one day so that I could go shopping, and that's it. You know what's funny? I'm 90%. Your group was sat almost next to mine on that last day, but simply couldn't tell if we recognized you or not. Oh, fair enough. I was cosplaying Ghostspur, and I was trying to learn how to play Jubilee Line on the ukulele. Like, that was what I did the entire day. Cool? Yeah. It was you? Oh. Well, there we go. I was about to say they had a uke. Yep. Yep. Wait, what? Do you watch JoJo? Like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure? I haven't. No. I'm not super into, like purely, like, fighting anime. Although, I am really interested in the season that takes place during, like, the 1930s-ish. It's purely because it takes place during the 1930s, and it's, like, about, like, Italian, like, gang members, and I really like that. So, like, I might watch that season. Or that part. I think that's part 4. But no, I haven't watched anything else. I'm assuming that you have, though. You feel free to tell us about JoJo. Oh my god. Hayloft 2 smash up. Yeah, a lot of the anime that I watch, read is, how do I, like, even explain? Like, it's really hard to, like, put it into a category, but, like, basically, if it has, like, political intrigue, gang members, or is, like, set during the 1930s, or all 3 of those, I've watched it. I think, like, there's, like, 2 exceptions, and it is Devil May Cry Baby and Banana Fish. And those are, like, the only 2 exceptions. Like, pretty much every other anime that has any one of those, I've watched. Like, my favorite anime of all time is, called Durarara. It used to be on Netflix. I don't think it's on Netflix anymore, which kind of sucks, because it used to be like, oh yeah, it's my favorite anime, it's on Netflix, you can watch it. But I don't think it's on Netflix anymore. And I have a really hard time explaining even what it's about. It's about a city, and crazy things happen in the city. Boom, boom, crack, boom, boom. Yeah, but the convention we're going to, I'm not even cosplaying from any anime. Cosplaying Tubbo from the Dream SMP, Jonathan Sims from the Magnus Archive, so that's a podcast, and then Kane from Malevolent, which is another podcast. So yeah, it's not even any comic books or anything like that. I'm so excited not to get recognized. Like, I feel like I will as Jonathan Sims. And as Tubbo, obviously. Like, Tubbo will definitely get recognized, but, not as Kane. I am not gonna get recognized as Kane. I feel like there might be, like, one person that, like, might be able to guess it. It has, part 1 8, but part 9 is coming soon. Ooh! What's part 9? What's the setting? Because I know they, like, change the setting for each part. It started with the hay, loved the creek, and it started in the hay. Here's back to the crack shack with his long johns on, singing that old song. Ultir Light, I have DM'd you. Uh-oh. Excellent. Guys, friend. Friend.
Hello. Hey,
Hello,
hey,
Billy Bumble. Yes.
Remember how I said I was gonna go to bed?
Yeah?
Earlier?
Did you?
Yeah, go to bed. I am very awake right now in the probably one of the worst ways possible. It's great.
Are you awake?
I am so very awake actually. But I'm doing my homework now, even though I'm live. Because I need to do.
So you're doing your homework live while in a VC with me.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes. But I'm awake.
Real.
I made it to
JoJo
class
Lands.
this morning. I can't believe
What
it.
is JoJo Lands? Like, as in like a theme park?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay. It's time to identify noun types. We get to do grammar.
What type of homework are you doing?
Grammar homework.
That sounds awful, and I hate that for
I'm in a
you.
grammar class, and I'm hardly
Ew.
awake. I mean,
Disgusting.
I'm awake, but I can't spell.
Excellent. I'm so glad you're doing your grammar homework with someone who's dyslexic. This will go well for everyone involved.
I mean, to
Yeah?
be fair, it's just identifying nouns. You know? Like what kind of noun
I
it
just
is.
simply was never taught that. People are just like, you should know what this is. I don't.
Okay.
Oh my god, I got it. What's
Noun?
this?
You know, what's the typical definition? Person, place, or thing, or whatever? Common, proper nouns. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Imagine being dyslexic, yeah.
Recipe.
Not known about
Would you
but
say
it coming next week. Oh. Yeah?
would you say that recipe on its own is a noun? Or if you were to say cake recipe, is cake a description word describing the recipe, or is cake recipe a full noun?
I would say that in that context, a cake recipe, that the cake would be describing the recipe. Well,
Is it a compound noun? I'm gonna call it.
Feel like it's a compound noun.
Yeah, okay.
Because I feel like it's the same thing as like saying like the genre of a book.
Uh-huh.
Like a sci-fi book does not,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. No, not really. My brain is busy. So
Okay.
this is
The autoplay was great until it got to where you're describing nouns, and then this song called Memento Mori started playing, and it's literally this guy being like, you're gonna die! You're gonna die someday, guys!
So sorry.
It might die!
Okay. This is...
We love Woodwood.
This is... Wait.
One day you're going to die. Ding. We love Woodwood.
This is...
Billy Bumble, people started agreeing with my Tumblr post when I said, if a Willwood song doesn't make you think of it, is it even a horror podcast? People started agreeing with me. And then they started
so...
and then they started putting their Will Wood songs with like the podcast that they're listening to. They're like, it's this Will Wood song describes this podcast so well, and I've disagreed with every single one of them.
This is countable. This is a countable noun. Sorry, I am listening.
What the F is a countable noun?
So okay, it's like, when you have water's a noun, but
Okay.
you can't count water. I mean, like, technically you can count drops of water, but like, you can't count water as a noun grammatically without doing numbers, right?
Okay.
Like, if you were to use it in a sentence, you would say so much water instead of so many water.
Okay,
And
I
then a
am live.
countable noun.
From Save-On?
I don't know. I don't know what are you getting from Save-On? Maybe I don't
think
I don't
it's
know.
hard.
I don't know.
Oh, no,
I
it's definitely
think
this.
no. I don't want anything. I'm good. Okay, bye. Guys, that was just too much pressure. My sister came in here and was like, do you want anything from the grocery store? And I'm like, I don't know, man.
The indefinite this applies to the article, not the noun. What do you mean? Okay,
I
you
don't
what?
know,
It's a
Billy
definite
Bumble.
article, then it's going to be a definite noun. I've made that decision. I have now changed the rules of grammar. If this was incorrect before, it's now right.
Real. Guys, I just feel like I probably should know these things. As a writer, I just feel like I probably should know.
I feel like as long as you know, like, proper and common nouns, which is usually the subclasses that people divide them by, you're probably fine, and you don't even need to know that, really. You know?
I guess.
Okay, but yeah, and then a countable noun is, like, one that, basically, you would say so many feet. Feet is a countable noun, because you can have 1 or 2 or 3 feet.
I also have 3 feet, yeah.
Unless you do something to the feet, you're always gonna have like a whole foot. And you'd say so many feet. And it's like many or much. Yeah.
Many or much.
Many or much.
You are 3 feet. Very good, Atlas.
This is fine. This is
Oh my
fine.
God.
There's a prepositional. This is a noun phrase, not just a cup. A flower is a noun phrase.
What?
It's a prepositional phrase. Flower's a noun, but cup's a noun. But cup is conditional on the flower. I don't care.
Guys,
I don't care.
imagine being still in school. Couldn't be me.
You know what? I actually really enjoy my grammar class. Thank you.
You sound it.
I'm just, you know, Now I didn't have coffee this morning.
Oh.
Because that would have made me tired. But anyways.
But you were supposed to go take a nap, but you didn't though.
Well, I was gonna watch a single recipe of.
And grammar's useless. I stand by this. Nowadays. There's really no meaning in there to make people feel superior for not using consonant.
You use grammar to make that sentence. When you speak, you are using grammar. Whether it's considered acceptable by societal means or not, it's grammar.
Billy Bumble is about to throw hands about grammar.
Like, when people talk about grammar and they're like, I hate grammar, it's like I'm not awake enough to argue this. No, I'm fully awake enough. I can. Yeah.
Billy Bumble, have you ever read a series of unfortunate events?
I read the first book. And then I'm pretty sure
third book.
I accidentally threw the rest of the series off a hill, and it, like, I'm pretty sure the books were unreadable, and then I never got around to buying the rest of the series, and then every time I saw it in the library, I was like, oh, I should read that, but I'm reading other books.
Okay. Well, there is someone I think it's a third book, and she's like, because all of the, like, guardians have, like, a quirk about them, and her quirk is that she's, like, obsessed with grammar.
Proper grammar, probably.
No, I use words. Grammar is the rules you use. Proper grammar is a mind-numbing, useless concept. I don't think it's useless. I think it does have its uses. It's, like, I think, like, especially, like, in writing, if you describe things in different ways, it definitely gives you different feelings. And that is part of grammar. There's also, like, a rule with grammar that we kind of just, like, naturally use, that we don't even realize we're using the English language.
If you can speak a language, then you're using grammar.
Yeah, but I mean, like, there's, like...
prof said this really cool quote the other day. It's like, you can't really know a language until you can intentionally mess it up. You know? Fair
enough. Yeah, like... So, like, specifically with, like, describing stuff, we actually, like, pretty naturally describe stuff in a certain order. So, like, usually we describe stuff like color, what it looks like, what feel it has, and, like, it's, like, a weird thing where, like, we pretty much just, like, do that, but if you, like, mix it up, it's weird when you mix it up. It's very restrictive and, pretense. It's not, though.
Pretentious? Okay, the standard, well, there's really no real standard.
Because,
but
like, the thing
standard
is
level
that,
of
like...
grammar used in proper, like, high-level papers, yes, that's stifling, but that's not the grammar you use in everyday language.
Yeah, like, I mean, when you say something is, like, pretty hard, like, that is correct grammar, and it describes something.
Incorrect grammar would be like, cake is... No, wait, that's correct. Cake, flamingo, up.
Like, it's just the way we organize words to, like, describe a thing properly. Because otherwise we wouldn't know what we're talking about. The fact that you can't identify what necessarily, like, if you were asked, like, what is this describing, just means that it's the language that you grew up with and you were just never taught. Like, for me, personally, like, because I was in French immersion and I was also dyslexic, like, basically any time that I was, like, we were learning English, I wouldn't be in that class because they basically deemed it useless for me at the time, which meant that, like, when we were learning, like, grammar stuff, I was never taught it, but because it was my first language, I obviously knew how to speak, you know?
Also, if your only experience with being taught grammar is high school level English, I am so sorry. That is the worst way to learn grammar.
Well, see, like, I don't even think, well, like, the thing is, like, in high school, by the time you got to high school, your English wasn't really, like, grammar based anymore. It was Grammarly. it wasn't really grammar based anymore. It was more about, like, can you write an essay? That was, like, a big one. Like, can you write an essay? And like, can you, like, analyze something critically? That was, like, basically all of, like, high school English. Like, it was, like, in different parts. Like, obviously it teach you how to, like, write poems, like, how to write differently and everything like that. But it was, like, mostly, like, can you write an essay? And can you think critically about what you're reading? Which I think were very fair things to teach someone in high school. It all sounds the worst way to learn grammar. I mean, yeah, like, I mean, like, Billy's doing it for a certain reason. Like, Billy's simply not in high school and learning grammar. They're doing it purposely for a, like, you know.
And I
I've not been listening
enjoy
much.
the subject as well.
Yeah. I sort of just involuntarily alert. Oops, I'm still here, I swear. Blue, you can do whatever you want. I'm here for entertainment. I, like, pretty much never talk in anyone's chat ever, so I don't, you know, you don't have to feel like you need to talk.
Okay, this is indefinite.
Billy Bumble's doing homework about grammar, and I'm talking about writing.
Computers.
Guys, there is, oh my god. Guys, there is a place near me that apparently has writing workshops.
Countable.
I don't know, I feel bad for some reason. No reason to, Blue, don't worry about it.
I always feel like this should be more difficult, actually.
I don't know.
Like, there's gotta be some trick that I'm missing, but it's okay.
I know, right? Like, okay, so, like, the thing is that, like, it can be one of two things, right? The writing workshop. Because, one, it could be what I want it to be, which would be a place where people bring their writing, everyone at the table reads it, they get criticism, they get, like, you know, tips on it, whatever, they get help if they need help, they're like, I don't know how to write this scene, like, that type of thing, right? Or it could be two, a bunch of people talking about the things that they want to write, and no one writes ever. You know? Like, there's one of two things that it could be. And one of them is very unhelpful. And then just, like, because of, like, the place that I live, like, the demographic is mostly probably gonna be, like, older people as well. So, like, that scares me more.
Definitely.
Because people are very, critical about writing. Like, writing is one of those things that, like, everyone has an opinion, right? Which is not,
so true.
Which is fine. It's whatever. So true. Like, and that's fine, because everyone consumes writing in some form, right? It's like music. Everyone has an opinion about music, right? So, like, and, like, that's fine. But it's just, like, but people can be very, like, stuck in their ways about it, and if all you're used to reading is, like,
so many
fiction, and then you are suddenly, like, presented with something that's not fiction, like fiction, like not genre, like people are so critical of it. Like I remember being, oh my god. Okay, it wasn't so bad in my writing class because people just like kind of clocked me as a weird kid anyway.
So much
but like
vocabulary. You have so many vocabulary. Is it much or many? If you were to use it in a sentence, you have so much vocabulary, you have so many vocabulary.
So, right?
What?
Alright, actually both of them sound worse.
Much or many?
You have many vocabulary. You have much vocabulary. Both of those sound bad.
Much sounds better though, right?
I don't know. You have much vocabulary? I would say you have a big vocabulary.
Do you have much vocabulary? Do you have many vocabulary? Do you have a vocabulary? It's a noun, but is it countable? Non-countable. You count. You don't have multiple vocabularies. You have one vocabulary, and it's not countable. It's undefinable. Really. Okay.
Anyway.
Sorry.
I remember in my no, you're doing homework, it's fine. But like I know that like in my writing classes, like basically all the time that I would write as close to genre as I could.
It is, isn't it?
I guess.
Why does a number have to be a noun and an adjective?
I don't know. Yeah, because like there was actually a rule in my writing class that you couldn't you could only have one magical element in your writing thing, basically. So you weren't allowed to write fantasy, you weren't allowed to write sci-fi. Like you had to write fiction, which sucked. Like I kind of got why, but also not at the same time. Like the reason why was because they were like, "Oh, you wouldn't be able to explain why things are the way they are in a short story," which is about 3 to 5 pages, right? Like double spaced 3 to 5 pages. It's not a lot of story. And it's like, yeah, but you don't have to explain it. You know? Like it doesn't actually matter. Just an opinion. So basically you were only allowed one magical item in your stuff. So basically you would only write like fiction stuff. But I was a rebel, and I would still make it as weird as effing possible. And, like, I would get some weird criticism. Like, they would, like, the criticisms in my class were always just like, well, it was an interesting read. And I'm like, oh god. To be fair, I never got anything, like, super, like, negative. Like, I was never given anything, like, negative, like I didn't understand it, or, anything like that. Not really. But I could imagine that, like, not in a class setting with, like, people who are around my own age, I could imagine that it would be a weird one. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I have to go look at if it actually exists, because I just kind of heard from my boss that it did.
It's fine.
I don't know. I don't actually know if it actually exists.
Countable. Yes, you can count comics.
Guys, oh my god, it's Friday. It keeps feeling like it's Saturday. It's not.
Wait, were there pronouns? Did I miss No, there's no pronouns.
Wait, were there pronouns?
There's pronouns in the next one. I didn't miss any pronouns. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine.
Oh,
it's fine.
cat.
No comics. That is an indefinite. I still don't really understand indefinite. I have a feeling we might have been supposed to go over that in today's class, but today's class was canceled. So we didn't go over it. Draft.
Billy Bumble, I think, is having a great time, guys.
I am.
Like,
ballet. Ballets. Ballots. Not ballet. Ballots. I know how to read English. This is common. This is countable. This is indefinite.
I thought my father called me.
The Three Stooges. You want to know what the Three Stooges are?
Bro, I'm so scared to ask for beta rates for the fic I'm writing, because it's for a ship that not every ship, especially white dudes, but like I need feedback. If you need feedback for like fanfic type stuff or ship stuff, there's definitely a community for that. Yeah, there's definitely a community for that. I would even say, Atlas, that like if you were to ask in the cult here if there was anyone who could like beta read, like they'd be able to beta read. It depends what you want out of the beta read though. Like if you wanted to just be like, is this a good story? Or are these people in character? See, there you go. Because, like, I'm sure as long as, like, the ship isn't inherently problematic, I'm sure you can find people even if they don't ship it themselves. You know? Both properly? There you go. My life fanfic writing. There you go.
Is my a determiner or a pronoun?
What's the ship? My is a pronoun.
It's a pronoun. Okay, perfect.
I'm pretty sure.
Right? Yeah, that's what I thought. It is a common? I feel like I'm not supposed to classify this.
You know, never actually wrote a fanfic or anything like that. I don't really read them either, to be fair, so that makes sense, but... Oh, hello, sorry, Emery! How are you doing? I want to know the ship, Atlas. I need to know.
Oh, I kinda...
Guess who chose Helen Keller? I'm assuming it's you, Emery. It's not problematic, but a lot of classic fans are like, why are they gay? Oh, fair enough. You know what? You can tell those classic fans to suck it.
Non-countable. You cannot count Mai's. There's only one Mai. But there's also infinite Mai's. Everyone's a Mai.
As in like... It's like the people it's like the two people I'm thinking of, right? Like Bilbo Baggins and oh my god. What's the guy's first name? Because I know his last name is Oakenshield. What's his first name? I think I know what you're talking about. Thorin, thank you. I think you're base for that, Atlas, honestly. But for some reason, gay is blocked for me on Twitch. I don't have any blocked words. It's kind of funny.
What about Baggins Shield, Atlas?
That's the ship in their fanfic.
Really?
Yes.
Wait, I thought you were doing a Wednesday something or other.
Mm.
Base slash pause. Base slash pause. Okay, where is
base slash pause or neg? I don't think I've ever used base in a negative way. I think that's like isn't like base and cringe like the opposites of each other? Like it would be like
we're supposed to go over pronouns today. Of course I don't know.
You know? It means like same. It's pause. Don't worry. It is pause. I personally don't ship them because my personal headcanon is that Bilbo Baggins is asexual and ace. Like arrow ace. But what is the song? Oh, I do know this song.
Personal and reflective. What? What kind of pronoun is my? Reflexive pronouns. My is a reflexive pronoun.
Is it possessive?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's possessive pronoun.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, hold on. I'm old now. I don't get internet lingo anymore.
That's not one of the categories that I'm supposed to classify it as, though.
Okay, what are the categories?
There's hold on, wait, where's that slide? Personal. Wait, what? Okay. In the slides, there is no possessive, but in the list, there is possessive. Where is possessive? Okay. Where is possessive? Where is possessive? Excuse me? Demonstrate is relative.
I took my test today. How'd it go, Emery?
Noun phrases. Noun phrases are possessors. There's no possessive. How am I supposed to learn this if it's not here? Oh, wait.
Got them all right, but I got one wrong because I spelt it wrong. Spelt it wrong? Yeah, spelt it wrong. Got a 96. Wait. No, it's awesome.
Reflexive pronouns.
That's awesome. Like, that sucks that you got something wrong because it got spelt wrong. That sucks. But, like, 96 is amazing.
He said, emphasize myself, himself, blah, 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 blah. Demonstrative. I saw this.
Like, good job, man.
Relative.
Oh boy.
Why is it not a slide? Why?
No.
Why is it not a slide? This
Billy
can't
Bumble's
be
having
an
a great day.
assignment if we didn't learn about it because class was canceled. That's not how it works.
I don't know, man. Just figure it out, Wall.
Time to use the internet.
I believe in you, Billy Bumble.
As you should.
I do.
Thank you.
Wait, Altier, are you going to Fan Expo? Oh, Tiny, I am going to Fan Expo. Oh my god. Tiny, are you going to Fan Expo?
Determiner. Why?
Apple bottom jeans? Wait, I know you.
Or a noun.
Did you make a new account? Hello. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. What day? All 3 days. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Tiny, oh my god, Tiny. Do we get to meet in real life?
Possessive? What was the
Oh my god.
What was
you know, it's a basic headcanon of Bilbo. What is?
Determiner.
I have to close at work on Super Bowl Sunday. Ooh, I'm so sorry, Apple. I'll see you Saturday then? Excellent. Well, who am I cosplaying on Saturday? That's the first day. I'm gonna be cosplaying, Tubbo.
Where does the reference come from?
Tiny, are you gonna be cosplaying?
Let me tell you.
Him being autistic / neurodivergent, I have examples. I just believe you. They did, cause Twitch is, oh, shoot. That sucks. That sucks, Apple. Oh, then easy to spot? Yeah. I'm gonna be, I have, someone cosplaying, Schlatt. So, that's what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be cosplaying Tubbo, and they're gonna be cosplaying Schlatt. Cause we want to make people cry. Although, like, I'm cosplaying, like Snowchester Tubbo. So it's gonna be a interesting dynamic. I want to, but I still don't know yet what I'm doing. Oh, nice, nice. I mean, if you're coming on Saturday and you want to cosplay Dream SMP, we can get a whole group going.
Okay. So the
pretty cool. I spent all of this money on food for something I don't want it, and I don't even get to enjoy it. Oh, Apple, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Oh. Atlas, it's Cakebird. Cakebird is... Oh, wait, Tiny knows Cakebird as well. Tiny, Cakebird is going to be there. Cakebird is going to be cosplaying Schlatt. Because even though Cakebird is younger than me, they are significantly taller. So it's going to be good. Billy Bumble's doing grammar homework, if everyone wants to know. That's why they keep saying random words.
This is a possessive noun, right? Yeah. Got the possessive, the thing, and the jiggy, and the S, and the...
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
As it should be.
Yeah, I'm, like, pretty sure we're doing that Saturday.
Oh no, I've started yawning. Opened up the whole...
Tiny, we need to, like, figure out, like, a place to, like, meet up and stuff, because, like, oh my god, that'd be so cool to, like, because, like, we've actually, like, technically known each other online for, like, a decent amount of time now. Like, not a year yet, but close to it. I can't wait to be Jane, because, Jane Cod's gonna just tower over you. I'm much taller, and I'll be wearing heels. Fair. Fair. I'll get to be the small, scrunkly boy. I'm wearing, for John, I'm wearing, like, these shoes that are basically, like, flat at the bottom, so I'm gonna be, like, short, you know?
Common. Definite. Countable? Yes, you don't have half a father. The one man, he's either dead or he's not, but he is one person. Or two. But not like 3/4.
Scrimble a man. Guys, I got like such a good vest for him. Here, I'll show you guys the picture of like just the vest. Like I got a vest and a tie, and the tie is like
Herself?
here.
This
That's
is
the
harder than I
best.
thought
Hold on,
it was gonna be. There's so many more nouns than I thought there were.
That's the best.
I didn't
It's
have to
like
do
trying to
pronouns.
focus.
Okay, herself.
There we go.
Herself is one of the.
There we go. So there's the vest and the tie,
columns,
and it's gonna have like a white shirt, and then
right?
that's my tape recorder, and the gray. Ah! I'm so excited.
Wait, I missed surgeon.
Uh-oh.
Surgeon is before herself.
I'm being in an
Herself,
open
well,
relationship.
actually, I can do these together because they're reflexive.
Apple, if you hate being in an open relationship, that might be an indicator to not be in one. Just putting that out there. Yeah.
Okay. Surgeon
You
is
should probably talk to your graph if you
common.
feel like that. Yeah. Because open relationships need, like, a lot of conversation. So, like, if you are getting jealous of the other partner, or you're getting, like, angry or upset, like, that might be an indication that you actually aren't okay with the open relationship. So you need to talk to. You need to talk to him.
Pronoun. Reflexive. Is that the right word? Reference. Reflexive. Yes.
Oh my god, I'm like way more excited for Fan Expo now. Like there's just like so many people I'm just get to see Atlas again. Atlas will have officially known each other for a year.
Oh my gosh, Ultralight, we've known each other for more than a year.
Oh my god, Billy Bumble, this is amazing. Same thing with Cakebird. Cakebird I met at Fan Expo last year. What? So like Cakebird and I, we haven't known each other for a year yet.
What?
I'm jealous and I'm working on not being in one. It's hard because 6 months ago I was okay with it as well. Being in a poly relationship. Just stop talking about it since then. Okay. Atlas, close. We're very close. Apple, that's definitely something that you need to talk to your boyfriend about for sure. Because like if you're just like, hey, like I was okay with it before, like you're not necessarily like, you know, breaking like you're like you have to say like I was okay with it before, and I'm starting to realize that I'm not okay with it now. What can we do to, like, help with this? Because if you just, like, kind of, like, because it could be, like, I'm working on not being jealous, so at the moment, like, you know, go on that date, whatever, but just know that, like, I am upset. You can do it that way, or you could do, like, hey, I would prefer you didn't do that. Like, you need to talk to him about it and figure out, like, what is best for, like, everyone involved. Because if you don't talk to him and then like later down the line it starts getting like you're like get more and more pissed off about it, then a little bit to the point where it bubbles over the edge. Yeah, exactly. Because it's already hard enough to like keep a relationship with one other person. Like you're trying to like revolve your life around another human being. Like that's already hard enough. And then when you bring in other people into the mix, like you have to like communicate stuff. Like you can't just like you can't just be like, okay, it's fine, I shouldn't feel like this. Because obviously you do. So you need to
Okay, that's
you know?
Is that only 3 sentences done? That's 4 sentences done. How many sentences?
Guys, imagine being in school. Couldn't be me. Love not being in school.
Why is this out of 15 people have responded.
Because you know what I'm gonna do after this? I'm going to go make dinner. And then maybe I will sit down and do a little bit of writing for my own stuff. Or maybe not, because I don't have to, because I'm not in school. If we want to use a personal
sorry.
example, I'm going to talk to my partner soon because I realize that I'm likely ace. There we go. Yeah, that is a very good example.
So
I did say something along those lines of go ahead, but just know I'm not comfy with it. Okay. As long as you're talking, that's good.
She listened to my dad. Oh, no.
Because, like, genuinely, you're like, you know, it's totally reasonable for you to be upset about something like that. Like, genuinely, like, I've had someone ask me, like, oh, do you think you're polyamorous? And I was like, I don't know, because I've never been in a polyamorous relationship. And then I thought about it, and I was like, I don't think I could do that, man. I don't think I could do that, man. No. Yeah, I don't think I could do it.
We keep going. We keep going. We keep going. We keep going. Don't stop. Activists. Activists is common.
My favorite
Countable.
commentary from Billy Bumble is Billy Bumble saying words, but they mean nothing.
Definite. Definite, yeah. We're specifically talking about, but we don't know who they are. We only know a category of which, okay, this is indefinite. Who's what? Why are they dancing on this man's grave? What is this sentence? Excuse me? Okay. This is so cool. For these activists that are dancing on a man's grave.
Guys, what Will Wood song are we listening to? Because
this is a proper noun.
Marsha, thank you for the dialects, but I need you to leave. That's so cool, Will Wood. Polly's hard. I closed. Oh, I want to go to VidCon. So do. I was gonna say so do I, Emery, but I actually don't. I hope you do be able to get to. I hope you get to be able to go, Emery. That'd be cool. Poly's hard to close. Poly is hard. Now I've been in an open poly relationship. It's hard as hell.
Great.
I'm in a poly relationship, and sometimes I actually do get a little jealous, even if it's just the other day. I was completely fine. It's a very normal thing, but communication allows everyone in the party to be aware of the other person's limits. Exactly. Exactly.
This is a definite noun because.
But like we've already established that Apple talked to their boyfriend, so.
Boom, just like that.
Like as long as there was communication, like then you know.
1, 2, 3.
Then it's totally okay for you to be. Yeah, dude. Anything is better than TwitchCon last year. No, that's fair. I think I do still want to go to a TwitchCon at some point, just to like say that I've gone. But like, I don't. VidCon and TwitchCon don't really appeal to me as much as other people because I don't like meeting content creators that I watch. If that makes sense? Like, I don't ever want to meet Wilburset. You know what I mean?
Only if you can punch him, right?
Only if I'm in the purple room. Like, there's a difference because like I don't want to meet these people that are very creative people that I can't talk to on the same level because they're automatically going to talk to me like I am a fan rather than like a peer because I'm not their peer because I'm not in the same circles as they are, and that would piss me off. So I don't want to meet them until I'm in the position where they would talk to me like a peer. So VidCon and TwitchCon just simply don't appeal to me because that's what you do at those conventions. That's the whole point. And then like any like panel or anything they do there where it's just like, this is how you get a sponsorship. I just don't care. You know? Oop, there goes my future Twitch sponsorship. Twitch doesn't do sponsorships. They do a partner program. I want to go to VidCon just to say I've gone. That's fair. The biggest problem is maybe our long distance, where some of the people he's dating is within walking distance. Oh yeah, that's another layer of like really hard.
No, it's not that. People
sure.
is a common.
That's a joke here.
People everywhere. So many people, so much people, so many that's countable. You can count people. Unless you saw them in half, and then you can still count them. They're still there. Probably. You could do like bomb style. Pick mist. Splatter. Whoops. No longer countable. This is indefinite.
Billy Bumble.
Yes.
Your rambling is quite funny. Billy, English, please? That's what they're doing, actually.
What do you mean English? So
That
true.
is actively what they're doing.
This is more English than you probably ever want to experience, actually.
Probably. Guys,
There's like
look what I
6
did
people
today.
in my grammar class. That's how unpopular.
I hate that for you.
What year? Year is a common noun. So many years. So
Virginets,
much
hello! How are you doing?
year.
I'm just about to show, the chat, a chart that I've been working on. Look at this. Yo! Guys, you know how I was saying, who the F is Billy English? That was not what was happening. English and grammar is actually my favorite subject. Yo! It's because Emery said, Billy English, please. But there's like a comma in there. Virginets, okay. Let me explain what's going on here. Okay, so like there's a band that's called Lovejoy. They just released a new song today. And with each single, they have like a picture, you know, that goes with the single. And I have knitted a sweater for all of their EPs and stuff. And I was like, this one's gonna be difficult because it's a lot. So I'm gonna show you what the picture actually looks like. This is Lovejoy that's playing right now.
That's a pronoun.
I think. Yeah, this is their cover song.
That's a... Why was someone at your house last night?
So this is what the picture looks like. That's commitment. Go you, thank you. I can actually grab one of the sweaters in a second, but this is what the picture looks like. And when they released this picture, I was like, how the F am I gonna put this on a sweater? How am I gonna do this? And then, you know, I simply did it because I'm better.
Not good. Yep.
I'm just simply better.
What kind of pronoun is it? I just looked at this. These are oddity. This is an oddity. This is an indefinite pronoun.
Virginets, how are you doing? My best grades and teachers are always the best. Yo, brute force the commitment, real. But like, this is so good looking. Except I don't know how I want to make the sweater yet. Because I don't know if I want it to be an all-over piece or do like how I did with Pebble Brain, where it was like in a square.
Wait, I missed.
But I think what I'm gonna do is because the music video. Okay, I'm gonna head out. Bye, Emery. Have a good night. I think I'm going to because the music video was done with like a kind of like a Polaroid filter around. I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put like a little Polaroid filter around here. Maybe with like cabling or something. I don't know. But for Birchnets, let me show you. Ooh.
Common. So many houses countable.
Kai Artemis, thank you so much. Or Artemis, probably. That's the name of my cat. Artemis. That's Artemis.
1, 2, 3.
But yours is probably pronounced Artemis, I'm assuming. Kai, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Here, I'll read it out for the chat. And for Billy Bumble. Billy Bumble, stop doing homework for a second. Yes. You have, hold on. Okay. Hello, you amazing person, just popping in to tell you you are loved by many. Please don't stop being yourself, and don't change if people tell you to. Make sure you eat food and drink plenty of water. Alright, Billy Bumble?
I'm chugging my water bottle right now.
Jeez. Dear God. Okay, I have one sweater. I have to get the other two.
Okay, I chugged. Man, I just filled up my water bottle too. Why did I chug it? I'm gonna have to go back up and refill it.
L?
But I could chug it, so we're good. Okay. I is a pronoun.
How did I do that? Oh no!
It's a personal issue. Sorry.
Anyways, okay. This is the first one that I did. This is for their album, Your City Gave Me Asthma.
Times.
That's the first one I did. And there's like a little rip on the back, so I have to fix that. So
Oh,
I'm gonna
sorry.
put it down like that.
It's
okay.
The wrong buttons.
This is for their EP, Are You Alright?
Common. So much time. So many times.
And then, this is
called
for
so
their
many
latest
times.
EP.
This is the countable version.
This one's, Pebble Brain. So I was thinking of doing something like this, so I can have, like, the square and then have, like, a pattern underneath. But with how I've done the pattern, it's simply going to be, like, this big anyway. So I don't know.
Cell service is a compound noun, right? Yes.
I don't know.
Well,
there's a broken stitch on the thing, so I have to fix it now, so that's fun. Oh my god, it's Cakebird! My cat is named Artemis. She was named after the Greek goddess, and she was black with a white spot on her chest.
Non-countable.
Oh my god. Kai, we have the same cat. My cat is, like, she has, like 3 hairs that are, like, white on her chest.
Definite. 1, 2, 3.
And she was also named after the Greek goddess. Oh my god, when did your cat get a Twitch account? I don't know, man. Amazing. Thank you.
Canada isn't real.
Oh my god, it's Ultir. Oh my god, it's Ollie. Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. Here, let me go grab her.
It's not real.
Artemis!
Figment of imagination. Guys, Canada isn't real. Why is it in my assignment if it's not real? Canada is not accountable. You don't say you have so many Canadas. You would say you have so much Canada. You wouldn't
I am a Canadian. Yo! This is Artemis.
Artemis, Canada isn't
Hold on,
real.
let me get...
As a Canadian, Canada isn't real.
This is Artemis. She's a black cat. She has like 3 white hairs on her chest that you can't see, but like I swear they're there. But this is Artemis. She has no brain cells.
Hand is a.
She has green eyes. She does have green eyes.
Countable and indefinite.
Artemis is a baby who has no thoughts. This is true. You're making me cry. Oh no, Kai, I'm so sorry. She's purring now, because she again doesn't have any brain cells.
Oh no, this is countable. You can count how many companies you have, and this is indefinite. Which she looks a
lot like her. Oh, I swear she's not being hurt right now. She's just stupid. She is purring.
So many prices. Countable and indefinite.
So anyways, I have a cat now. Thank you for the lurk, Blue.
Michael, my cat.
I miss my baby. Oh, Kai, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to make you upset.
How dare you? Proper, non-countable, definite.
Bridget, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh, that's capitalized. San Francisco Symphony is proper.
The feats. That's okay. They are happy tears. I wish I could pet your cat. A lot of people wish they could pet my cat. I'm gonna be real. Like, anytime I hold the cat like this, they're just like... She's just stupid.
Okay, question.
Yes.
Intelligent versus intelligence. Intelligence is the noun form, right? And intelligent is an adjective?
Yes. Yeah, you would call someone intelligent, but I would describe my intelligence. It's because she would make me think it's here.
Oh my gosh, the government is in my sentence. No.
Uh-oh, she's gonna leave now. Mwah! You can go back on the bed. I'm sorry I disturbed your sleep. Someone wanted to meet you.
The government.
You're just famous, and you just don't know. You just don't know.
You can count governments. Governments are countable, but not accountable, but countable. You can count them. And definite, because this is the specific one government that we're talking about.
Oh, she's leaving now.
But it's the government in the sentence. The
She did
economic
not like my sweater.
decisions
Do you want
that
to
are
go now? I don't know. I don't know what she's wanting to do.
economic is an adjective in this case. I'm gonna say decisions. Decisions is a noun.
Because the sun went down. I don't need that much light.
Common.
What is happening?
So many decisions,
Artemis,
so much decisions. Countable.
Billy Bumble is doing grammar homework right now.
I'm a university student. I'm so good at everything.
They are
Actually.
currently live as well.
I needed to get this done, okay? I needed to get this done.
Grammar fun?
Entertaining.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're going for.
It is. I enjoy grammar, actually. Videos that have been made, that is a lot.
For the people who just joined, I'm knitting a washcloth. I'm planning on going into
That's like 1, 2,
a craft
3,
fair.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words in between.
Why
now.
grammar? Because
You're,
Billy Bumble is just crazy.
Because I'm special.
What's their Twitch?
Common.
Billy Bumble, what's your Twitch? Talk in my chat.
Oh, yeah, here we go. Indefinite.
Like
Oh, wait. Oh, no, I want that in my assignment. Sorry. Yep, indefinite. Why do we have to have a sentence about Elon Musk?
Billy Bumble. I want to send them the
Elon-
message.
Elon
Excellent.
Musk. I'm so sorry to anyone who's in my chat. I haven't looked at it in like at least 10 minutes. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Help people in Billy Bumble's chat. Hold on, let me pull up Chat Arena so I can talk to your chat as well.
I don't think anyone's really chatting. I don't know. I can't.
I'm gonna pull up your chat. Billy Bumble's chat, I can see you! Kai is in your chat.
Oh my gosh. Kai, hello. Hi. I have one more sentence. And then I can look at chat again.
I cannot believe Trashy is in Billy Bumbo's chat and not mine. I will cry real tears, Trashy. What the actual F?
Non-countable and non-accountable. Sorry, we don't. Never mind. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know. It's a definite noun. Elon Musk is a definite noun.
Artemis, do you want to leave? I think she wants to leave.
Twitter.
Twitter?
Is a proper noun.
Oh, good God. Okay, hold on. Let me let the cat out.
Non-countable.
Hi, baby. You want to leave? Why are you freaking out?
And it is definite.
You know, just sometimes, man.
Wait. Oh shoot. Wait. Oh shoot.
Kai, I think you should listen to your own words.
Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. No.
Hold on a sec.
It's fine. It's fine. I only messed up a little bit. It's okay. I only have to go back a little bit and fix some things. It's fine. It's fine. I'm still only at one
I am
sentence.
good, Kai. Good.
Still only one sentence left. Kai, I'm glad you're joking.
Guys, we're in a Tubbo stream now. OG Tubbo stream.
Ayo. To let the symphony. Who is a pronoun? Wait, which pronoun? Wait. You know, it'd be so helpful if class wasn't canceled today and we actually went over this in class so I'd know what kind of pronouns these were. Where is it? Who? This is a relative pronoun.
You know?
Relative. Okay, that means I need to go here and I need to attach who.
Relative.
Here, who relative. It is relative. It relates to this person who is proper, non-countable, and definite.
Oh, I understand, Kai. I understand.
Pronoun. This is a pronoun, and it is. Wait, what did I just say?
This is a pronoun.
It is relative.
This
It is a relative pronoun.
is relative. This is a relative pronoun.
The government is considered... Wait. We use
The government.
the economic have to be made in these studies. No, there's no. I thought there would be a pronoun there.
Oh my god, if Alice is still here, okay, a bit ago you were like, hey, you should do villain audios, and I completely agree now, but I cannot think of any. So if anyone in the chat thinks of any, I will do them, and then, like, you guys can clip them or whatever and put them on TikTok. I don't care. I want to do them. I want to hear my voice come out of some person playing, like, doing cosplay. I want this.
Okay.
Once a month my body decides to give me pain because, and I'm gonna die. Uh-oh. No, Ollie, don't. You're not gonna die.
Like
yeah?
public image is a compound noun, right?
It's
like
definitely not a descriptor.
Yeah.
Not really.
Okay, cool, thanks.
Nice.
His
I know what I'm talking about.
If you...
Real.
Yeah, you do, and I'll just blame it on you if I get it wrong, but it doesn't
Excellent.
matter. These are participation marks, so I'm gonna get marks even just because I played it. But I definitely care about how well I'm doing the work. Yep, for sure. This is a possessive determiner. And then, public image. I probably formatted this so much differently than everyone else that had this in. That's so cool for me.
Sorry,
Public image
something.
is a common noun. Everybody has a public image, whether they know it or not. They're always being perceived at any possible moment.
You're always being watched at any time. You have no control.
Or is it
definite? Work for the bourgeoisie.
It's definite. Okay, was there anything else I was supposed to do? Post.
I don't know, Billy Bubble, was there?
I'm done.
Yo!
Guys, I did my homework!
Yo! Let's go.
Would you mind if I stayed in here while I played Minecraft?
No, not at all.
Okay, sweet.
That's what I assumed you were doing when you first asked me.
Well, I mean... Yeah, but I didn't want to be rude.
Yeah, but... that's what I signed up for, Billy Bubble.
Oh, I've just been AFKing for like an hour with the sound off, and I forgot. I forgot, and it's loud.
Oh,
so very
no.
Loud.
Oh, no.
There's so many zombies.
Uh-oh.
This is fine. It's fine.
XP. XP time.
Like, you know what I've done to myself? Have I told you what I've done to myself in this hardcore world?
No.
So you know how I was gonna hold off on building a temple because I don't want to die.
Yes.
So I started a temple on like my 3rd day on this world, and I just didn't realize.
How? How did you accidentally start a temple?
Well, I was gonna make a storage area, but I made a temple. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I see.
Yeah. So now I'm laying everything out, and then I'm gonna ignore its existence for as long as I can.
Oh boy.
It's fine. It's gonna be fine. You know what? We're not gonna die to this temple. In result of this temple. Not like the last 2 times. No.
No.
I refuse.
Third time's the charm.
No, there's no consent. Can't do anything.
Real. True.
Just say no.
You just have to say no.
That's what I did to sleep last night.
Oh,
that's not true. I got an hour and a half. I got an hour and a half of sleep, okay? Probably.
That's not a lot of sleep.
Probably. I don't actually know. It was an hour and a half before my alarm when I finally stopped watching the show.
Oh my
god. So probably actually less than that. But I did go to sleep. You know?
Oh boy.
I went to sleep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. Yes, I did. And I'm feeling surprisingly awake. Actually.
I'm so ready for you to crash, dude. I'm like so ready for it to happen.
Bad. It's gonna be so bad.
Yeah, you're gonna you are gonna crash really hard.
Do you remember all that hard work I've been doing to adjust my time zone carefully, and been changing all my timings of everything for that?
No.
Haha, yeah, well, it doesn't matter anymore because I just reset all of it.
Rip.
It's fine. It's fine. It's not like it matters. It's fine. Ooh, I need to
It kind of matters, to be fair.
I mean, yes, but also I was being very proactive about it, and I still have a week and a half to adjust my routine, so it's fine.
Okay, I mean, that's fair, I guess.
Yeah. Of course it's fair. Of course it's fair. Of course it's fair.
I don't know how long I want to make this, washcloth. And I'm still not sure what I want to do at the end.
You should make it long enough to...
Mm-hmm.
Remember what I was gonna say, never mind.
Oh my god.
To be fair, that's not abnormal for me. To
No,
be
but
fair.
it was a little funny.
We got 1, 2, 3, one more. I need to do one more outline, and then I can forget about the stupid existence of the. Oh, there's two more. I have to do Tumor, Grey's Anatomy. I should watch another episode before I go to bed.
Oh my god. No, I don't think you should.
But
I don't think that would be a good plan.
You're right. It would be a very bad, not so good plan. Actually.
You know what is actually my most hated thing on TikTok right now? Is when people will play, like, TV shows like Grey's Anatomy, but then there's, like, some, like, sensory video, like, underneath it, where it's, like, someone making, like sand slime or whatever.
Yeah.
I hate that. I hate that so much.
Uh-huh.
It's just not the content I want to watch on TikTok.
Uh-huh.
I hate them.
Or
like the Reddit videos. I don't want to watch them. It's like I want to see cosplays. I want to see funny skits. But even the funny skits sometimes are just like not even that great anymore. Like they used to be so much funnier and they're just simply not.
Complain more. Actually, I mean.
I will.
Good.
I do want our music. I like it when music or when people make aesthetic videos. Just like they just film stuff.
I've lined
Those
out
are
the
pretty
temple.
good.
I've lined out the temple. We're good. We can forget about this temple until at least September. I don't want to even start thinking about this temple until September.
September? That's so far. That's so far.
Yeah, well, I usually get at least 4 months into a build, so if I don't start till September, then I've got until this January till next January, and I'll make it to a year.
I hate this logic.
Okay, this is fine.
It's never really the temple that kills you, though. It's just simply like you doing something else.
It's me gathering resources for the temple, so we're also not going to gather resources for the temple until I need to build it. What do you mean there's not? Oh, there's an Enderman above. This Enderman needs to die. But wait. L. I just killed a tall man.
Excellent.
It was excellent. Okay, where's my list? My list. Okay, storage area. Storage. We need to make a storage area. This temple. I am losing control of my speech patterns, but that's okay. Okay, this temple was supposed. Oh gosh, I chugged all my water. I don't have I need a storage area. I need to build a storage area, is what I'm saying. Yeah.
Okay, do it.
Yeah. I'm going to. But
very good.
Yeah. Yeah. But now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to move my hut. It's right in the middle of my layout for the temple. I'm gonna have to move the hut. It won't be able to be there forever. L. Okay. This is fine. This is fine. How does one build a storage area? It can't be the same style that I attempted to build what's now going to be a massive temple. To what? I don't know. I guess actually I do know. It's to the elements. We already have 2 of them. Or the worlds? I don't know. I'll have to put like a dragon head in the middle of the world, and that could be the nether, and that can be the overworld, and then just like that'd be cool. That'd be a little cool. Needs to be room for chests. Chests. I want so many chests. I want all the chests. A millions, trillions. Oh, you can't make. Minecraft fun fact: wheat seeds don't make chests.
Whoa. They don't?
They don't.
I would have never guessed.
It's crazy.
Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Insane, really.
Man, today is the 2nd day in a row that I haven't listened to Welcome to Night Vale on the way.
Dragon, thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Shout out time to Dragon.
Like I have been for the last, like, however many weeks, and it threw me off, I think. It threw me off. But it's okay, because I got my prep done for my history class that instead of doing, I spent all night watching Grey's Anatomy instead. Because I make responsible choices, because I'm an adult.
What are you playing? Minecraft. You can't listen to Welcome to Night Vale. What?
I didn't. I could have, but I needed to do a reading, or finish a reading, or whatever. I needed to finish a thing for my history class. I need to email my history.
That sucks.
Later. And if I was doing the reading and listening to the podcast, and I wouldn't be concentrating on the words to one of them, and that means I'd either not comprehend anything from my reading or not comprehend anything from the podcast, and then I would simply be lost at the next episode.
That's fair. Dragon, how was your stream? Tell me. How far in Night Vale are you now?
How far am I? I can tell you.
Yeah.
I can tell you right now. Hearts right back at you. Spotify. I think I'm either early 40s or early 50s. I don't know. Hold on. Where is it?
Oh, we're around the same part then, because like I'm re-listening to it, but I think I'm in the 70s.
Yeah, early 40s. I just finished episode 40.
Oh, nice. There's an episode coming up in the 70s that's called an epilogue, and it's like literally the epilogue of like a book that they published. So like when you listen to the one called an epilogue, just don't be confused, because it's literally an epilogue to a book that they published.
Yeah.
It's a very good book, and if you like, I'm sure that if you were to like you request it at a library, you probably get it, but
Oh shoot! I needed to pick up my student ID today, or see when it was going to be ready. I have a midterm on Wednesday. You need your ID to sign in, because they need to be able to identify you, and just a regular old driver's license won't work apparently, because that could be .u.
Oh. You don't have time anymore to do that today, do you?
No, it is simply 8 o'clock.
Yeah, didn't think so.
See, I rushed home when the class was canceled, because I was like, "Ooh, I can do this on home Wi-Fi."
It's like, I can go home.
I can go home. I don't need to sit here for another 3 hours.
Goodbye. Why was the class canceled?
I don't know.
No, that's always fun.
Yeah. But then I needed to do my my assignment.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That involved pronouns without learning what she had to teach us about pronouns first.
Uh-oh.
Insane. Also, okay, you know that stats problem that I had Nox help me with because I just didn't understand anything of what was happening in it?
Yes.
So it turns out the reason I didn't understand is because we're simply a week and a half behind in our slides, but we're still getting our assignments out on time in time with the syllabus. So we're simply getting assignments a week and a half before we've learned anything, but they're still going to be marked and graded as if we've learned it all.
Oh, that's stupid.
Exactly. Right?
Oh, that's really stupid.
Yeah. It is.
Do you have access to, like, all the slides, or do you only have access to the ones that you've been shown?
Only the ones we've been shown. And only on the last day of the week as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because, like, I would, like, assume at least they would just, like, release all the slides so you can just kind of, like, read them beforehand.
Nope.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It is. Also, I got my eyelashes tinted yesterday, and it is very odd.
You got your eyelashes tinted.
Yes.
What does that mean?
It means they are now dyed dark brown. So I don't have to put mascara on for them to be.
How did you do that? How does one do that?
For a professional service.
How do they do that? How do they dye your eyelashes?
They like do like an under eye thing, and then they like you close your eyes and you keep them closed, and they apply a gel, and then they apply the dye, and then you keep your eyes closed for the entire procedure, which takes process, not a surgery. Been watching too much Grey's Anatomy. And you keep your eyes closed for like what 10 to 20 minutes or something like that, 10 to 15 minutes I think, and then they wash it off, and then it lasts.
I wonder how many people fall asleep.
I was so close. I was so close to falling asleep because that was yesterday, and yesterday I also wasn't running off much. I have not slept enough this week.
Oh,
okay.
Good God.
I need to turn this into a storage area that looks good but is practical. Last World's storage area looked good, but it wasn't practical, and I couldn't label anything, and I knew where everything was because I was the one that put it there. I am the only one in this world. I can make these as
Trashy, I cannot believe you said hi to Billy Bumble before you said hi to me. What the actual F?
To be fair, I did ignore Trashy, and he left. To be fair.
I am so sorry. I'm joking. I don't really care.
Trashy, I'm sorry. I was doing homework. I didn't see your message. I was ignoring you, but like not on purpose because I didn't. I'm sorry.
Trashy.
I'm sorry. Trashy, You know what? No, I'm not sorry. No, I am sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. This is cool. This is cool. This is cool. Oh, we hop over lava. We're going into a cave. We are risking death because I should not be playing hardcore. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if you got to this album or anything, Trashy, but this is Woolwood.
Day 200. We missed day 200. I cannot believe we missed day 200. This is terrible. This is awful. We didn't even get to celebrate day 200. What the heck? What kind of terrible...
This is her primary language.
Yeah?
From a 13.
I don't like this cave, I've decided.
So no rest till I twisted her chest round my knee.
There are too many teeth.
Among Us.
Ooh, what day is the 25th?
I'm not sure. Anyways, bye-bye. Bye, Trashy! I hope your stream goes well.
I need to remember to send those links to the group chat so people can watch.
For the sake of humanity,
and the times that we're going to be on the news, because
blight.
we're going to be on the news. We're going to be on the news. It's going to be very exciting. We're going to get mandatory ad breaks.
Mandatory ad breaks?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means, like, the first in team sport usually the first like call that is made that stops the play, the everything goes into a ad break, so that the whoever is broadcasting you can make revenue or whatever, and they do their ad break, so everybody gets a break. A free
Oh,
break.
weird.
Yeah. TV in it.
Oh, weird. It's very weird.
Yeah. Last time I got to experience it, it was simply the one game that we had a chance in, and then we simply lost by over. They more than tripled our score, and then it was the one that my whole hometown was watching, myself and the two other people that came from my hometown that were on the same team as me, and everybody had gathered at the bar on the island to watch. The whole community was there.
Oh no! Oh, that sucks.
It was so bad. It was so bad, actually. No, wait,
Roy, hello. How are you doing?
What is my color scheme? It's the same color scheme I always do. What if we just mix things up? What if we did a different color scheme? But it's gonna look bad. But it could look good. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. What are all the pink blocks in this game? Where's my color chart?
Roy, how are you doing? We are knitting again today.
Doing pink and orange.
And good, I forgot to change my name.
A lot of pink.
Do you want me to continue calling you Wolfie, or do you like the name Roy?
Huh. Huh. Interesting.
I'm fine with Roy. Okay, excellent.
Okay, but I feel like pink and orange is gonna be an eyesore. No, I want it to be an eyesore.
Pink and orange is nice depending on, like what you're making.
A building.
It's like, okay.
It's gonna be an eyesore. Okay. Let's make a pink and orange building. We're gonna use...
Oh my god, it's Apple Juice. Hello! Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream?
Do I know? Where's my coordinates? How many papers in this?
Oh my god, that was so
jungle,
loud.
Cave, ocean biome, ocean, dark forest, coral reef.
Stream is good? Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Wait.
Well, guys, I didn't write shout out.
But we do know where a desert is. We do know where a desert is. That's where the pillager outpost was. That's where the pillager outpost was.
There we go. That's what we wanted. What were you playing? What were you doing?
But I need a
Oh, Elder Scrolls.
But we did have
oh,
a
yes. You were playing that the last time that I saw you were streaming. How did that go? Hello, everyone from Apple Juice. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Ultralight. I
knew we had a bad one.
Billy Bumble's also on call with me. They're also live. They're playing Minecraft. That's why they're talking. I'm muted, so they can't hear me. They can't hear me talking because I'm welcoming a raid and didn't want to be rude, you know. So I am a knitting slash like spooky topics like ARG streamer. So you know, Armbra, thank you so much for the follow. So yeah, so I do mostly like knitting, and then I do
the usual way that we run.
Like I talk about like ARGs and stuff like that, like the backrooms and everything like that. So we have two different vibes here. We have spooky, creepy, and cozy. Okay, I'm gonna unmute so that Billy Bumble doesn't think I'm ignoring them.
We need to run.
Mr. Brooklyn God, Quintas. Nice.
Negative.
And Minecraft. Oh my god, a raid train. I just went on. Yo, raid train.
What? Okay, yeah, we need to go this way. We need to go this way for about 3,000.
Okay. Yes, cozy. Billy Bumble, would you say that my knitting streams are cozy?
Yes. In like a chaotic way, but still cozy.
Excellent.
You know?
Excellent.
Yeah.
See? They're cozy, guys. Why would I lie to you? Why would there be a cozy tag if they weren't
to be
cozy?
fair, all you ever do is lie, Altier.
What the F? Cozy crackhead is more accurate. What the F? Be lurking? Okay, thank you, Evan, for the lurk.
Oh my gosh, was that Evan? Why did you tell
I
me
would.
you had Evan in your chat?
What?
What?
Because she just came here. She came in a raid.
Oh, really?
Yes.
She got raid trained into you? That's cool.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Evan says hi.
Okay, I forgive you. Oh my gosh, the Evan just acknowledged little Billy.
Oh my
Bumble.
god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
Gosh. I'm so honored.
Oh my
Wow.
god! Right to
Oh
apples,
my
which is
God.
funny. Confusion. Roy, you don't know who Evan's dictionary is. Evan's dictionary is just simply
The best.
the best. Roy, basically, Evans is Evan is just a Minecraft streamer that we talk to sometimes and everything like that. And same thing, same thing with Apple Juice. Apple Juice is great streamer. Watch Apple Juice when they play Minecraft stuff. I'm not really into Skyrim, so I don't watch the Skyrim streams, but
I want
I'm famous, what can I say? Gonna make some dinner but have fun knitting. Glad I caught your live. Thank you! Apple, I hope you have a good dinner. Thank you so much for the lurk.
I could. Oh, that man is that. I'm gonna murder this bird.
Oh, well, no, Evan is famous. Guys, can we make Evan the famous one so I am not the famous one, please?
You're already
No, but I'm not though. I'm not though.
And you are.
Get some apple juice.
That's why you're
Atlas,
an
do it.
influencer.
Make me famous, I need a bigger ego. See, I need a smaller one. So
Wow.
that's kind of the idea there. Cakebird, I will be famous. Source, trust me. You have great hair, I gotta say. Thank you. Would you believe, besides the color, it's completely natural? Phasey, lol, thank you so much for the follow.
Oh
my hair just does this.
Oh
my god!
Only once a year.
No, my hair is just like this, man. I'm gonna shout out at a con if you keep that behavior out here. Okay, Atlas, if you go to Fan Expo and you yell, "Oh my god, is that twitch.tv/ultralight?" I will cry.
Do it.
It's all fake, they lie. Ninja, that's simply not true.
I want to see Ultralight cry.
No, don't do that. Evan, have fun cleaning. Oh my god, is that the twitch.tv/ultralight? Same with Cake. Please do it with Cake too.
Oh my gosh, am I in call with the twitch.tv/ultralight?
Oh my god, am I in a call with the Billy Bumble? Oh my god, no way. I'm a huge fan. I have been subscribed to you for a year, Billy Bumble.
I see why you hate that so much. I'm so sorry. We are in a very tall tree. If we jumped down that hole, we would perish. Actually, we'd probably live. If we could aim, she said.
Anyway, from the Dream SMP.
Oh my god.
Guys, the Dream SMP just doesn't exist anymore. You know? We know it's sad, but we just gotta deal with it.
Wow. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for the advice, all too light.
You're welcome. Guys, I gotta say, though, one time I remember, my friends and I were at SecuriCon, and, I remember, because this was a joke that we just used to do, and so I have a friend named, Anya Panda. She has, a relatively popular, YouTube channel about cosplay and stuff like that. And, so basically our joke was to say stuff like, "Oh my god, is that the real Anya Panda?" That was the joke. And so I remember, my sister and I were taking pictures of some guys, because we were cosplaying from the same fandom, but we didn't know each other. And, we were asking for, their Instagrams and stuff because they were really good cosplays. And then I turn around and I see Anya, so I'm just like, yeah, oh my god, is that the real Anya Panda? And then she turns around and she's like, oh my god, is that the real Ultir Light? And then we start talking to each other. And then the guys that we were taking, like, photos with were just like, oh, like, hey, can we get, like, your Instagrams as well? And, like, they were totally not gonna ask us that before Anya came up and asked, like said that. That was probably, like, the best thing ever. Oh god, is that the Twitch life from the Chaos Watchers Origins Better MC SMP? Oh my god. I have been on a lot of SMPs. Good god.
What? What?
You know, I have another story with Anya, and like I've definitely told this story on stream before, but I'll say it again. So basically, Anya was a guest at a convention, and she was doing. In 2 seconds, we were on lifesteal real. Yeah, she did like panels and stuff like that. Oh my god, is that the best knitting human ever? Yes, real, also real.
I'm not that innocent.
That's so cool, Billy Bumble. Yeah, so basically she was doing a panel, and so people were lining up for the panel, and my brother and sister were in line. My brother and sister know Anya. Anya knows my brother and sister. And again, we have this joke. So Anya was walking by to go into the panel room because you go in there 15 minutes before to set stuff up. And I don't remember if it was my brother or my sister, just like yells like, oh my god, is that the real Anya Panda? And the people behind them were just like, of course it is. This is her panel. Like that. And then my brother and sister were like, what the F? And then, like, Anya did not hear this exchange, and then came up to my brother and sister and started talking to them, and being like, oh my god, I'm glad you guys are here, like, I hope you guys have a good time at the panel, blah, 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 blah. And, like, people behind them were just like, what the F? That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
Wait a moment.
Okay, so it works when they do, but not me, because they're mods, so they can put links in chat. So that's why everyone else puts, like actually spells out .tv/, because otherwise it's a link and then it goes away. Bro, have a good dinner. Thank you so much for the lurk. L to those people. Real, could you imagine being those people? I would be so embarrassed. Oh my god, is that the Twitch.tv/ like the best knitting human ever? Yeah, there we go. It's a skill issue on the other people. I would be so embarrassed and also shocked. Like, can you imagine? Like, these people are, like, saying something like that? Wait, what?
We're in Mushroom Fields right now.
Hair match hoodie, excellent. It kind of looks like that, doesn't it? But they don't, actually, because my hair is blue and the hoodie's green.
No, this isn't a... No, it's an underwater mushroom field.
What?
It's like, the biome's here, but it's all underwater because it's in the middle of an ocean. So it didn't.
Oh, that sucks.
SMA.
Color theory. It's literally just my camera and how it, like, processes color. Like, if I were to do it on, like, this camera, you can see that it's different colors.
You know what the worst thing to happen to you in hardcore Minecraft is?
Die.
Not the worst, but one thing that might be considered semi-problematic at the moment. No. You know, when you have two drowns chasing you down, and both with tridents, and one of them has loyalty on the trident.
Okay, what's the bad thing?
Well, they're shooting tridents at you.
Okay, kill them.
One of them. Yeah, okay.
Excellent, Billy Bubble. I'm glad we had this conversation.
Yeah. I'm sure you are.
I am. Billy Bumble, I love talking to you.
I very much enjoy talking to you as well.
Excellent. I got a box of... I'm assuming those are cookies, but I don't know what type of cookies those are.
Do you know what another bad thing to do in hardcore would be?
What?
To fall asleep while you're in the middle of an ocean.
That
Nice.
would be not a great thing. Billy Bumble, are you? Oh, chocolate chip cookies. Excellent. Roy, that's amazing. Yes, chocolate chip
I
cookies
have a
would be good.
cookie I can eat after stream. Oh my gosh.
I'm so happy for you. That's what I should have
I'm
asked
so
from the
excited.
grocery store. I should have asked for cookies. I was thinking about it, but then
You
I was like,
should've. You should have asked for a cookie.
guys, I'll just go get a sugar cookie from
I don't need
Starbucks
to go
tomorrow or
to-
something.
Oh, I need to go like this way a little bit.
Because I think what I'm gonna do tomorrow, guys, this is gonna be so lovely. This is gonna be my day tomorrow, guys. Like, picture this. I'm gonna have breakfast, and then I'm gonna go for a walk, and then I'm gonna get a London Fog and a cookie, and I'm gonna go sit, and I'm gonna write with my London Fog and my cookie, and I'm gonna write, and then I'm gonna knit and listen to the last like 2 episodes of the podcast I've been trying to finish, and then I'm gonna walk home, and it's gonna be a lovely day. And because I have nothing else to do tomorrow.
That sounds
You know?
wonderful.
I know.
I can't
I'm very
relate.
excited. That sounds delightful. I know.
Sounds wonderful.
I don't know, man. Guys, like, I discovered that knitting, like, in public is, like, just the cure for everything. It brings me so much joy, listening to horror podcasts and knitting in public. Except I did lose my umbrella last week because of it, and I am upset about that.
Did you find it today?
No. No.
No.
We went
It wasn't
everywhere.
even pub? No.
No. Yeah, we went to the pub, we went to, like, the police station, we went to town hall, we went to... Because, like, we also have, like, an umbrella exchange in town, so, like, there's, like, community umbrellas that you can use.
Mm-hmm.
So we, like, looked at every single, like, place that people could put umbrellas.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't find it.
No.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah, which
7.
sucks.
7 for your
Yeah.
umbrella.
Thank you.
Right.
Guys, the reason why I'm upset about this umbrella is because it's, like, an umbrella that, like, first of all, I got, like, a long time ago. Like, I got it, like, when I graduated from college, so it's, like, been a bit. But then, like, it had, like, constellations, like, on the inside of it. It was just so nice, you know? The funny part about that is I'm using my umbrella as a phone stand.
What time is it?
It's pretty funny.
Oh. How far off are we? Where's the... Okay, we're 1,000
I
away.
dropped out of college. I didn't drop out of college. I did graduate from college. I dropped out of university.
Yeah, okay.
So basically, the idea now is that I'm simply not gonna get a new umbrella until I find one that just has eyes all over it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
You
that's...
should knit one.
No. That sounds like the most useless piece of garbage ever.
You should knit one out of dry noodles and then get it wet.
This sounds like that sounds awful. How would you knit dry noodles?
Or not dry noodles, raw noodles.
No.
I've been poisoned. I did not realize what had happened at first, and I thought I just, like, started dying, but it's okay, because it was just poison.
Although, okay, I did see someone crochet a parasol, like a lace
Yeah.
parasol, and I was like, this is the most incredible thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Right?
Like,
It was
absolutely gorgeous. And it's definitely a parasol because, like, it's crocheted, like, it's definitely to block out the sun. But, like, but think about, like...
Crochet
But, like,
can
think...
block the rain.
No. But, like, think about, like, how... It's like a lace parasol, but it can block out the sun. So just, like, I need you to think about how much detail is in that. Like, it's actually crazy.
Just like me.
True. Real. Pretty?
I
It's very
am
pretty.
real. Am I? Am I real? Well, I didn't. Oh, I've been poisoned again. I've been poisoned multiple times. I've lost half a heart to a pufferfish. But I found the Badlands. You know, that's kind of what happens. Oh, no, I didn't find the Badlands. False alarm. That's kind of what happens when you see a pufferfish, watch it inflate, and then keep swimming towards it. Because I only have one hand on my keyboard right now. If I were to get
If
into
I
an emergency
unfollow
situation
and
right
then
now,
follow
I
again,
would-
will I get the 300 channel points?
No.
I don't think so, but I think
you
if you do
don't.
that, you lose all your previous channel points.
No, you don't. You
You
don't lose
don't?
your channel points, but you don't get a bonus when you join back, and you lose all your previous followed history. So it's not really worth it.
Yeah, it isn't. Billy is real / clickbait.
Well, if I had taken a nap today, or sorry, gone to bed, I wouldn't be.
Real. Guys, Billy Bumble and I are in the same club that naps are evil and not worth it.
Only some of the time, okay? If you get it, if you do it right, then they can be good. But if you do it wrong, then bones aren't real, and you're not real, and nothing's real, and...
Good vibes. Except, okay, but there is exception. We have established there are exceptions. Car naps are an exception. Like, falling asleep in a car is, like, the best nap you'll ever have. I would also argue that, like, falling asleep in, like, a public place that feels safe is a pretty, like, you know? Like, if you fall asleep on the beach, like, your friends are, like, hanging out on the beach and you just happen to fall asleep, that's pretty stellar. Other ones that are pretty good... Other ones that are pretty good is if you're camping, especially in a cabin, and you have, like, F all to do, like, you're not leaving the cabin for, like, a week or whatever, and, like, there's nothing to do. Like, all you have to do at this cabin is literally just, like, enjoy the company. Like, there's no hikes that you're going on, there's no, like, places that you're going, like, you are literally in this cabin for a week. And basically, this is genuinely what you end up doing. You wake up, you have breakfast, you, like, hang out for a bit, and then at, like, 1 o'clock, your body's just like, it's time to go to bed. And then you go to bed for, like, 2 or 3 hours, and then you wake up and you're like, alright, guys, it's dinner time. And then you hang out for a bit, and then you go to sleep. Oh my god, it's Cakebird.
Hello.
Trailer camping in the rain naps. Guys, basically what I'm saying is the naps that suck are the ones where you come home from work and then you fall asleep. Those suck. Hi, Cakebird, how are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing quite good. I came home. I immediately did all of my chores.
Nice!
Yes.
Good job!
Yes, and now they are done.
Claps for Cakebird for doing chores. Yes. Very good, very good, very good.
This is a new strat. Go for a walk and then do everything immediately once I go back.
Real. As someone who goes camping a lot, you are right about the camping schedule. I know, I also go camping a lot. We haven't gone camping in recent years quite as often. Yeah, I used to go camping like quite a bit.
The closest thing I've been to camping is Billy's backyard.
Cakebird, I'm gonna bring you real camping one time, like, and you're either going to despise it, or it's gonna be, like, the most memorable week of your life. And there's no in between.
I'm gonna like it.
I feel like you are too, honestly.
I was quite disappointed when I was, yeah, I was on a cadets at one point. I really liked doing FTXs and stuff, but they all got cancelled because of COVID, so that sucked.
Oh, that sucks. Atlas is like, you come out of work naps wondering what year it is with aching lungs and hungry. I go camping a lot, but we don't really do it when we camp, just vibe in the woods, yeah. So this is my ideal camping trip that I would love to do with, like, Cakebird and anyone who wants to join, okay? This is the ideal, okay? We choose a place that is, like, not near any of our houses, okay? So, like, I'm talking, like far enough away that, like, we're not going to be like, oh, we're, like, a 30-minute drive from our house, okay? Like, that's not the vibe. We go far enough away for that, right? So I'm thinking, like...
bring a guitar.
We bring a guitar, yes.
Like guitar
we bring all the youths. We bring all the youths. Ideally, Squamish. Squamish would be ideal because there's a lot of camping and there's a lot of camping and climbing in Squamish. And Squamish is a really cool vibe. Ideally, Squamish, okay? And Squamish is, like, easy to get to because there's, like, it's a tourist place, so you can get there. Anyways, so let's say Squamish. We picture Squamish. We go there for, like, a week, okay? We go into a campsite, we have, like, you know, we have tents, we have, like, either a big tent or we all have individual small tents, whatever, right? And we either, if we go to Squamish, we can go camping, or we don't. It might just be we, like, stay at the campsite or whatever. We bring, like, you know, a barbecue, we bring a cooler.
The Squamish McDonald's hit different.
The Squamish Fat Burger hit different. It is, like, I didn't have a burger there, but, like, man, did all of my, like, teammates like, have one. I know some places, yes, exactly. Okay, because, like, okay, so people who don't know Squamish, so Squamish is, like, it's like basically like a climbing haven. Basically, there's like a lot of climbing routes there. It's very outdoorsy. It's like they have skiing in the winter, they have climbing in the summer. There is American Ninja Warrior training place there. Like
Oh, really?
a bunch of things.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like a parkour gym and everything like that. It's good. It's like very outdoorsy. It's like the most outdoorsy place ever. And like the how to get there is literally a highway called the Sea to Sky Highway.
Real.
It's a highway that starts sea level and then it goes up into the mountain. It's amazing. And also it's like the sketchiest road you'll ever be on. It's so like you literally are like winding on like a cliff face and there's no barrier. It's just you pray, basically. I'm gonna go edit a video. Yo, Roy, have fun. I have an important PSA about Squamish. Yes. Tell me about Squamish. Yeah, Squamish is really good. And like because it's like such a climbing hub, if you want to climb like the Chief, that's one of the mountains there, you can hire guides and they're just there. You know, and you can hire guides to like bring you to like climbing spots and everything like that. They'll like bring you to all the good places. And like if you have like a big group, they're not that expensive. So like they usually have fixed rates up until a certain point and then they like add on money, obviously, but like I remember for like our group of like I think 15 people, each guide was like $400 for the day. So it's like, you know, never ever take the frosty road that goes down. Here's something like from Squamish. It may look small on the map. Well, I wouldn't, like, to be fair, Atlas, if we were to ever go, I would definitely go on a bus. So I would just, like, let the bus driver go. It took us 7 hours. Oh, I understand. Okay. Forestry road that goes, okay, I wouldn't know. It's an off-roading truck. Oh. Yikes, dude. Yikes. Yeah, usually with a Squamish, I kind of, like, stick around, like, the main camping site. Also, like, from what I remember, the camping itself, like, as long as you, like, didn't want to be in, like, the super, super fancy part of the campsite, it was, like, really cheap as well. Because there's a lot of just, like, $5 a night campsites there. Which is, like, it's pretty good. I think the thing with that is that they only had outhouses was, like, the thing. So if you want one that had, like, a shower and plumbing, it was, like, more expensive, but, like, I don't know. The road is pretty much boulders and cliff sides. Nice. That's fun. Oh, good God. See, like, so you can go to a campsite like that, and I think that would be, like, the one that I would really like to bring Cakebird to. But the nice campsites are, like, the ones that are, like, in Jasper, or near Jasper, like, in, oh my God. Like, Alice Lake is, like, the really good one, but, like, Alice Lake you need to, like, book, like, 6 months in advance to, like, even get a spot. Because it's, like, not only is it a tourist spot, but it's in a national park. It has, like, full plumbing and, like, washrooms and everything like that. And, like, there's, like, tourist events that happen. And there's, like, a beautiful lake. Like, it's, like, this whole thing. Oh my god. Oh, the thing about the fat burger thing, but basically, the thing about that is that what happened is, like, we were on top of a mountain for about 4 days, like, completely isolated, had to bring all of our food up there. It was a 5-hour hike up, like, you know, World War III could have happened, we would have not known, like, that kind of thing. No washrooms. 4 days. And it took us about 5 or 6 hours to get up that mountain, the hike up the mountain. It took us 2 to get down. Because everyone wanted fat burgers so badly. A nice place to go is, Shea Hills? Okay. Will do, yeah. See, like, if I wanted to do closer, right, there is some nice camping spots, like, up island, like, a little bit past Nanaimo. So if we wanted to do closer, we could do closer. There's some in Nanaimo as well. But Squamish is just, like, it's built for it, so, like, people are expecting you to be camping there, and so you don't need, like, a car to get to town, because you are already by the town when you go to the campsite. You don't hike down, you roll. Gotta go fast. Bro, we, like, sprinted down that hill. Like, it wasn't even funny. Like... And I remember someone had bought, like, a beach ball, like, the day before we left, and they had left it in the van. And the van was just sitting on the side of the road. This is, like, you can't do this stuff anymore. But basically, we had a white van that was sitting on the side of the road, and then there was, like, a ditch that went into the woods, and that was the hike up. Like, it was not, like, a parking lot or anything like that. It was a van on the side of the road. You went into a ditch, up the ditch, and then into the woods. And you could not see the path from the road. And I remember he had, like, left, like, a beach ball in there, and then when we opened up the thing, they were just like, I wonder if the beach ball survived, and we're all, like, taking bets if the beach ball survived or not. Spoiler, it didn't. It popped at some point.
Rest in peace, beach ball.
Rest in peace,
forgotten.
Real. He was so upset, man. We had a guide. It was fine. One of the guides has, like, had the coolest little, like, gizmo with him. He was, like, the weirdest gentleman I've ever seen in my entire life. But basically, he had, like, a little, like, you know how, like, people will have, like, a little, like, Bunsen burner, and then there's, like, a little pot that they put on top? And it's so you can make, like, cooked meals for one, basically. He had one that didn't have an open flame, so he was able to, like, have it inside of his sleeping bag. So that it was heating up his sleeping bag while it was cooking his food.
What?
I know, it was absolutely genius. It was amazing. And so, like, and this man was the only person on the trip, and he was one of the guides, was the only person on the trip that just, like, actually, like, brought, like, food and, like, cooked himself food. Like, it was crazy. Like, everyone else had, like, these bags of, like, pre-made stuff that you would just, like, they were, like, dry freeze or whatever, and that we'd open them and you put them in there and you add water, and that's, like, it. He had, like, he brought, like, a thing of ginger, he had carrots and everything like that, and he, like, prepared it, and, like, the carrots were, like, pre-sliced, so he made, like, he cut them up already, like, at home, and he had them in bags and everything like that, and then, like, he would make, like, these full meals for himself. And I'm like, this is crazy, dude. Like, this is actually insane. And then you would cook them in little things. And so you would have fried rice with, like, all these vegetables and stuff in it. And the rest of us would have, like, freeze-dried soup. If you think about it, radiation is just spicy air, and soda is just spicy water. I feel like someone definitely said that in my chat, like, yesterday. He was a Samwise of the group. Honestly, he had the vibe, too. I wish I could remember his name, because he's actually quite famous in the climbing community. Like, he's in, like, magazines and stuff. Because he was, like, the first-time climber of a bunch of routes. And he's also, like, been a guide for, like, at the time, so this is when I was 14, I'm 26 now, so at the time he had been, like, a guide for, like, a decade already. Like, he did, what's it called? I forget what it's called, when you, like, cliff jumping, but not with the water, not cliff jumping with water, like, with, like, this, like, the suit. I don't know what that's called. Yeah, skydiving, but no. It was, like, with the, like, the squirrel suit.
Jumping.
No, the squirrel suit.
No, squirrel suit. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he had that, and he did that. But, like, to do that, you have to have your parachuting license. Oh my god. Fred Skylines, hello! Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? Anyways, that. Basically what he was talking about, he was like, oh yeah, I would go to the top of Squamish, like, at the top of the peak of Squamish, with his suit, and then he would jump off of it, and then he would land on the roof of his house. Because the roof of his house is, like, just below.
That is awesome.
I know! Like, he pointed out his house, he's like, that's my house. And I would fly down and, like, land on the roof of my house, and I'm like...
has an elytra.
Base jumping! That's what it's called! It's called base jumping! I was just, said that's base, and I'm like, oh my god, it's base jumping, that's what it's called. Like, he's actually, like, the craziest person ever. Like, 14-year-old me wanted to be him. Homework time? Okay, have fun, Ollie. Like, man, like, this guy was just so cool. I think he was... Faded. It's Faded. Sorry, I'm very dyslexic, so I have a hard time, like, reading names. Faded. My pronouns are they, then. I'm currently trying Valentine's Day cards. Ooh! Like, you're making personalized one, I'm assuming? Faded Skylines. My pronouns are also they, them. And I'm Ultir. Or Karma, whichever one you want to use. We're talking about a climbing guide that I had one time, and I just cannot remember his name. I do have a magazine he's in, though, so I probably would be able to find him. Just make greeting cards and trying to get family to buy them. Oh! Oh, that's cool! Oh, that's cool! Do you do, like, kind of like a scrapbook style? Like, the little, like, aesthetic kind of, like, scrapbooking style? Because I think that's really cool. I'm a frequent chatter here. Yeah, scrapbooks. Yes, awesome. Nice. That's so cool. That's so cool. Actually, though, okay. This is like a little bit off topic of what you're saying, but it's like kind of similar. Just bear with me. There is a bunch of podcasts that I really like that have never made have never made like script books, and I want to learn how to bookbind for the sole purpose of making myself the script books, but like make them kind of like in the style of the podcast itself. So like for like Magnus Archives.
That would be awesome. Oh,
right?
Oh, please. I've been wanting to do bookbinding for a while. Oh, we should. Yes, do it.
Right? That would be so cool, right? So yeah, Jurgen Leitner. That would be amazing, right? That would be so cool.
Yo.
I used to have a ton of scrapbooking stuff. But I think I gave it away to my mom to give it to, like, where she works. Oh my god, Billy Bumble, thank you so much for the raid!
I shout out to Billy Bumble.
Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Oh my god, Billy Bumble. I feel like Billy Bumble's about to pass out.
Billy Bumble.
Oh my god, Billy Bumble, thank you so much for the raid.
Billy Bumble is very swag, insane, smart Billy Bumble. Oh, Billy
Bumble. Billy Bumble is going to go to bed.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought so.
Billy
I was like, Billy Bumble, you're gonna pass out, aren't you? Okay, have a good night, Billy.
I may have almost fallen asleep a couple times on stream, so we're gonna go to bed now.
Okay, have a good night.
Good night.
I knew that was the case. As soon as I deafened, I was like, Billy Bumble's ending because they need to go to bed.
Ding, ding, ding. You know what time it is?
Oh no.
It's time to join a Culture Discord for 10 free Culture coins. That's right, the Culture Discord where you can share your own crafts and creations in a craft and creations channel with a bunch of active chatters and get updates on people like Ultra Light, Billy Bumble, and I, Cake Bird. If you're enjoying the stream, please consider following or subscribing with Prime, because Prime is totally free if you have Amazon Prime, and it helps support Ultra Light. And also check out
Can we get a bestie check-in? Billy Bumble, would you like a bestie check-in?
There's also a podcast. Ultra makes a podcast.
I do also make a podcast.
It's very cool. Check it out.
I voice act and write and edit in a podcast. Yes. Okay, just for Billy Bumble, guys, we're gonna do a bestie check-in. I would like people to put the letter E in chat.
E? Not a number. E.
I'm just built different.
Damn. Oh my god, Billy Bumble.
I've started something
so nice
bad, actually.
That you're a bestie. Atlas, so cool that you're a bestie. Faded Skylines, oh my god. Lovely to have you here as a bestie.
Faded Skylines, if you want to join the Discord and show off the greeting cards and stuff that you're making, there's a Captain Creations chat in there, and people would love to see it. Trust me. Anyway, but like Magnus Archives, right?
We would love to see it.
Specifically me. I want to see it. Okay, but like, think about it, like, so like with the seasons, right? You can make it like themed seasons. So like the book one could look like an actual like archived book, and then like they can like progress. I want this. And you know what's better? Cakebird, guess what?
What?
My mother has an abundance of like real leather.
What?
I know.
Oh, what? Oh.
So, leather-bound script books.
Oh, that's awesome. Oh
right?
My God. Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, one more episode won't hurt, right? Billy Bumble, go to F the bed right the F now.
Billy Bumble, stop watching Grey's Anatomy. Go to bed.
Billy Bumble, go. Why? Why does my mom have leather? Okay, so my mom used to make purses. Like, really nice, fancy purses. And basically, she knew someone who made, horse saddles. And there's a lot of, like, waste with making horse saddles. So basically this guy would, like, take all the scraps and then give it to her. And then she'd make purses out of them. And so we just have a bunch of leather. Why are your parents so effing cool? What the hell?
Real.
I mean, they are really nice. My brother has, like, probably, like, one of the best examples of, like, a bag that my mom has made. Like it's a side saddle thing. I wonder if he would want to show it. Al? You should show off your bag. See, here's the thing, guys. Al can hear every single thing I say on stream. I am on camera. Show off your bag.
It's a bag.
Look at that. My mom made that. Look
It's been 6.
Bring it closer to the light that I can see it. There we go. Look at that. Has nice little fancy... Wow. My mom's so talented.
When's dinner?
I don't know. When I'm finished here.
I'm getting hungry.
Okay. We're having pizza, I think.
Yeah.
It won't take that long. Are you watching me?
Yeah.
You nerd?
I was trying to figure out if you were close to done.
Oh.
I'm getting hungry.
Anyway, that's so bog. It's good. It's good. What's going on? My brother was just showing off a bag that my mom made. But anyways, there's real leather in my house. Is basically where that was going with. So we. It's not big enough for purses, obviously, but would be fine for books. And it's just kind of sitting there. So we just have to learn. Your brother being able to hear everything through the walls reminds me of OG backroom streams. Well, because, okay, so, like, okay, so this is, like, if this is my room, there is, like, the hallway goes this way, so my room's here, and then there's, like, a space, and then my brother's room is here. So, like, so basically anything I say, like, he can hear. Just, anyone who's ever been in a Discord call with me, I need you guys to know that. Because, like, I've had some really cursed conversations, and then my brother will go on a walk, and my brother will be like, so what was this about? And I'll be like, oh god dang it.
Please give me a specific conversation that your brother
This
has
effing malevolent one. I'm craving pizza so bad now. We're having, okay. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I'm so sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but, like, Bukas? Thank you so much for the follow. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm very dyslexic. But thank you so much. How are you doing? The old tear's brother trying to sleep before an exam. Pea carpets. Oh my god, I forgot about that, Atlas! Oh my god, that's right! Guys, the first backroom stream was so long ago, because my brother was still in school. My brother simply graduated now. Faded, basically how we make pizza is, like, we get pita bread. It's Bukas. Oh, but it's no problem. Okay. Bukas is very good. That's a good name. Nice, nice. How are you doing? Guys, how we'd make pizza. You get pita bread, right? You have pita bread, put tomato sauce, and then you put cheese and all that sort of stuff, and then you just kind of put it in the oven for, like, a little bit. And then pizza. Thank you, I'm well. Excellent. Step 1, order pizza. Or you can order pizza. But like, but it's just nice. I work at a pizza shop, lol, so I actually make pizzas for my job. Yo! Yeah, see, it's like, obviously, like, making pizza dough takes, like, time. But because the pita bread is just, like, it's in the fridge. That's why I'm kind of like, I'll make it eventually. Like, literally all I have to do is, like, shred some cheese. So it takes, like, no time. And everyone in my house eats at, like, 8 anyway. You know? That's satisfaction. Guys, this, like, Spotify autoplay playlist has been, like, kind of banger. Because, like, it's not playing a playlist, it's just kind of auto-playing music, one after another. It's disillusion and confusion, illusion of me. Cakebird, when do we want to learn how to do bookbinding?
As soon as possible, I think.
That's true.
I've genuinely, I've been wanting to do bookbinding for so very long.
I remember you talking about it. Like, how do we learn such a skill? Do we go buy a book, or do we look up a YouTube video?
There's a YouTube channel just for bookbinding. There's a lot of them, actually. I'd say it's quite easy to get into.
Excellent. You should send me a link to this YouTube channel.
Yes, I will.
Should I give Valentine's Day gifts to my teachers? I want them to like me. Only if you...
The channel name is Sealemon, if anyone's interested.
Okay.
Or something like that.
Yeah. Mostly looking because I'm working on a cosplay for a con in a few weeks. Oh! Because... What cosplay?
Oh?
What's the cosplay?
And what's the con?
What's the... Well, you don't have to say the con because it might be doxing, but like, only if you want to.
Fair.
Only if you want to. But what's the cosplay? I
only asked because we're also going to be at a con.
Yeah, but it says in a few weeks. I'm assuming it's not Fan Expo.
Fair.
The second Fan Expo ends, bookbinding starts. Real. I'm working on Blair from Soul Eater. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, Soul Eater? Bro, I haven't seen a Soul Eater cosplay in such a long time. Oh my god. Yo, that's awesome. Oh my god, how long have you been cosplaying? I need to know, because, like, if you're cosplaying Blair, you either have been cosplaying for, like, 15 years, or you've just discovered anime, and there's, like, no in between. Like, I need to know. I cosplay Maka? Oh, nice, nice! Since 2015, lol? See, I knew it. I knew it. I've been cosplaying since, technically 2013, but only, like, really taking it seriously in 2016. Like, in 2013, 2012, I was doing, like, one cosplay a year, and I wasn't even making it. I was just, like, I would buy a cosplay, and then I would go to the one convention, and then wear the one cosplay for the whole weekend, which, like, is fine, but people should wash their cosplays if they're going to do that. I didn't, and I probably smelled so effing bad. Anyway. Because we're going, like, I say we as in, like, Cakebird, Atlas, and I are all going to a convention, next weekend.
Yeah.
I'm so excited. My cosplays are mid-lol, but I have fun with it. That is the only reason to cosplay, is to have fun. So, like, obviously there's, like, something to say in, like, wanting to improve in quality, but as long as you're having fun, that's, like, really the only goal. I talked to the band teacher again today, and she said I can come in for practice on Monday since, you know, I live in a hotel. Well, that's good, Emery. I'm glad. About the Valentine's Day gift things, like, only if you want to. They definitely don't expect something like that, but if you want to, like, I don't know, if you want to give your teachers, like, chocolate and be like, you know what, I just want you to know you're appreciated, I'm sure they would love that. Now to look for some colored paper. I'm pretty heckin' proud with how Blair is turning out. Yo, I have the progress on an Insta highlight. Because if you want to join my Discord,
do I have a place for you to share your cosplays? You can join the Cultier Discord for 10 free Cultier coins, where a lot of other people also share their crafts and creations, and the channel Crafts and Creations. It's pretty active. It's quite nice. I always advertise this because it's very fun for me.
anyways,
But
yeah,
genuinely,
we do want to see it. You
we
can
would
put in
love
crafts
to
and
see it.
creation, and if you want to put your Instagram, you can put it in promote yourself, and be like, hey, I put my cosplays in here. Feel free to follow. There's a channel for everything.
Temporary culture coins. Temporary culture coins.
Excellent. I asked my teacher if I get extra credit, and she said I'd get a smile and a thank you, and I think that's a good offer. That's fair. Yeah. And then Atlas will always put in my podcast. I also co-write and voice act and edit a podcast, so if you're interested in podcasts, we'd love for you to check it out. I stay supporting. Oh my god. Guys, I'm so excited for when, like, I have to put in a different command. Like, the command will have to be, like, Eslentha, because there will be multiple podcasts. Like, the podcast one would only lead to the Lanterns Aura website, and then you would have to put in, like, Eslentha to get Eslentha's, like, link to Spotify, and then you would have to put in the other ones for the other ones, because, like, soon, you know? Soon, TM. My other teacher said, sure, why not? That's kind of funny. I am part of the Ultier channel prep squad. As a joke, obviously. That's fair, Emery. For some reason, my school bans extra credit opportunities unless it's approved first. I feel like a lot of schools ban extra credit stuff because they just kind of expect you to, like, do the normal stuff. Okay, so I recently ordered a C plate for my manual die cutting machine, and I got it today and it works so well. Ooh! Please explain what that is. It sounds interesting. Oh, bans extra credit opportunities unless it's proof first. Yeah. Low back low. My mom wanted to play against me on a game. Did you win? Wasn't it originally as Lentha? No, I think that's what it is on someone else's channel. I don't actually remember whose. I just made it podcast because I thought that it would be easier for people to spell podcast, genuinely. Because if I started talking about, oh, I have a podcast, whatever, people would automatically be like, oh, ! Podcast, rather than the name that I never said, you know? That was kind of like my reasoning behind it. It is so much easier to spell. Exactly. How do I explain this? I don't know. Well, okay, so you said manual die cutting machine. So I'm assuming it, like, cuts the die to be the correct shape so that it's not, like, loaded to one side or uneven. Is it I shouldn't be doing student council clarinet, bass clarinet all in 1 year, but F them, I'll do it anyway. Bro, my last year of I believe in you, Emery, but man, did I purposely make my last year of high school the most barren school year I've ever had. Like, genuinely, first semester, this is what I did. Okay, this is what I did, guys. First semester, art class, spare. No, it was art class, spare, break, spare, lunch, and then, climbing. And then my second semester was English, spare, break, spare, lunch, climbing. So, like, genuinely, like, what I did is I would show up in the morning, and I would do my first class, and then I would sit in the library and do F all until I went to climbing. They said I should, it's a correct shape without trying to use scissors and failing. Fair enough, fair enough. That's cool, that's awesome.
Bass clarinet and berry sax, let's go.
That is really good. I should have done bass clarinet. I feel like I would have been a good bass clarinet. Because, like, I always got put in third clarinet, and then, like, so I was doing, like, low notes anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I have messed up somewhere, and I do not know where. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Net, pearl, net. Wait. No way did I mess up right at the beginning.
Oh no.
Oh, god dang it. Could have went home and had a nap in that amount of time. No, my house from where the school was like pretty far away. Like I didn't walk to school, I took a bus. But like when I say by F all is basically every one of my other friends also had spares, like varying in that. So basically what would happen is I would sit in the library. I would have a table, and it was always the same table, and the library like rented out laptops because like your phone couldn't handle the internet, or if it did, like you would have to have data because there was no Wi-Fi in the school. Like I get it, I'm old. And so you would rent out a laptop. And so I would be on the laptop and I would be, I don't know, watching YouTube videos or something. I don't know. Like I think I might have been editing actually. And or
No.
you know what? I actually might have been in
Not the
chat rooms.
Photoshop. Okay.
No, well, no, I definitely would have done Photoshop stuff, but I don't think I would have been like Photoshop editing rather than editing videos in Photoshop. I did that later.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyways, and so like various of my friends would have spares throughout the day, so like I would have like 2 friends during one of the things, and then they would leave, and then I would have like another friend, and then like they would leave, and they would have another friend. And that was like my whole day. We use the school laptops to play down in Salem. We use the school computers to play League of Legends because we had a League of Legends team at my school. And if you were part of the League of Legends team, one of your jobs was to make sure that all the computers stayed updated on League of Legends.
Oh my god! Ultralight!
Yes.
the transit friend I made on Pokemon Go finally sent me a gift to return.
Yo! That's dope!
This is awesome. This is a wonderful day.
What did you get?
I mean, it's like you send postcards from places you've been.
Oh, that's cool. My friend smashed her
Yeah.
school laptop down the stairs. My friend made a Connect 4 program that was so poorly optimized that if he had run it, would have crashed every single computer in the school.
How does someone...
No, he did it on purpose because he's actually like the most
okay.
chaotic, neutral person I've ever met in my entire life. Like,
that's so much more based.
I mean, computers, they gave every student a laptop, by the way, just for the school. It restricted everything. Okay, fair enough. Like, basically, at the library, you could rent out laptops. Anyways, so basically, there was a programming, I'm sorry, like, Welcome to the Internet is playing by Bo Burnham. I think that's quite funny. Basically, all of the computers in the school were on the same network, including the laptops, okay? So, that should be your first red flag. All of the computers in the school are on the same network. What that means is that the student computers that they use to do programming on were connected to all of the admin computers in the principal's office and all of the computers that the teachers were using, because at this point in time they were given computers to use because people didn't own laptops really. Like they did, but you weren't expected to bring them to class. So there was computers in all of the things. Or if there was a laptop, it was like the school's laptop, okay? So that's what you should be thinking in your head. So all of the computers were on the same network, okay? This guy was in programming, and he was in programming because it was fun, not because he needed to learn programming. And he doesn't give an F. So basically, one of the programming things is you have to make a game. Most people do Connect 4 because it's a pretty simplistic game. Like, chess is quite hard, right? So people would do Connect 4. Oh, there's an ad. I'll wait until after the ad to explain the story because it's quite funny.
This guy sounds lovely.
I'm, like, not friends with this person anymore, obviously. Not because of anything, just because, like, you know, like, high school ended and I just never talked to them. We're supposed to arrive tomorrow and hasn't moved in 30 hours. Uh-oh. Long ad. Uh-oh. Barely knew did all the things I designed it to do. And it's across the country. Uh-oh. You taking a break from editing and I'm only like 10% done. Real. Feels like that, man. Okay, I'm assuming the ad is over. Okay. So. Okay, excellent. Atlas is back. Okay. I paused the story so that I can tell you guys. So, basically, he made a Connect form. So, what you're trying to do, basically, with the program is you're pretty much trying to design it to predict what the player is going to do. Welcome back. Welcome back. You're basically trying to predict what the player is going to do, right? So, like, you're trying to make it think, like, 2 steps ahead. So, it has to think of every single possibility, right? So, that's a lot of computing power. And the thing is that a lot of them are, like, doubles. So, like, it will think of the same solution to a different problem twice. And so, they optimize it. You would basically be like, oh, if it thinks of this solution, this is also the answer to this scenario. So, that's, like, how you would optimize it. He purposely didn't do that. So, basically, like, he would, like, make it think 3 steps ahead, which is a lot of options, not optimize it so that it cuts down on the options, and basically, like, it would, like, almost equal affinity options, essentially. So there was, like, not enough, like, memory, like, in, like, the entire world that could, like, contain how many options there were to, like, every single solution, because it was 3 steps ahead, whatever, right? So basically, if he had run the program... it would have, like, taken up so much memory in the network that it would have crashed all the computers. And he knew this. The teacher didn't know this. And I was like, I don't know, man, you're graduating this year. You should just run it, because it'd be kind of funny. He didn't run it, which kind of sucks. But, okay, this happened the year after I graduated. They set up these TVs in the hallways that are supposed to have, like, announcements on them. But then the TVs were connected to Wi-Fi, right? So that they can connect to the main computer that ran the things. Now they're on Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi's protected, the TVs were not. So basically, if you got a universal remote, you could change what was on the TVs. On all of the TVs. With sound. So someone used that and put on... This is when, like, Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life, like, first got onto YouTube. And so, like, this person would just, like, keep putting that on the TV. Like, the animation one. Like, the one that has an animation. Guys, my high school was just full of hackers that did it for just bull. Like, it was just... And you're probably wondering to yourself, how did you hear about this story if you were graduated? Well, I was on a climbing team with the person whose brother did it. This is how I heard about this story. You know, they're just like this. What kind of wild school did you go to? Well, this is what okay, guys, genuinely, this is what happens when you make a school on farmland surrounded by farm kids, right? And you give them access to every single trade possible, and also the best science lab that any high school in our district has. It's too much? Oh, bro, there's so much worse stuff. Sounds like public school minus the best science lab. It is a public school. It was a public school. It was a French immersion public school, so it got, like, a little bit more funding than most public schools, because it's French immersion. But, yeah. Because, like, I remember, like, okay, in grade, 11, I took grade 11 and then took grade 12, like, chemistry. But I wasn't going into a chemistry degree or anything like that. I wasn't going to use it for anything. And my teachers knew that. And so they were like, okay, well, you already know all the stuff. Like, you're, like, know all the stuff better than the people who are actually taking this class to get into chemistry degrees. And I was like, okay. And they're like, so we're teaching you F-all. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And they're like, why don't you just do science in the science lab and write things about it? So you're doing science. Don't blow yourself up, have fun. And so that's what I did. I just played with the Bunsen burner. Like, and I wrote stuff down. You know? Science. we have one tube and he got his head stuck in his instrument. Oh, one tuba. And you go, oh no, Emery, I'm so sorry. Oh no. What are the dream cat ear beanies and they had the colors. Emery, I'm so excited.
Behavior.
Don't blow yourself up, have fun, bye. Bro, my latest upgrade my high school got was mural. Oh no. See, the science lab wasn't new. It was just like, they had like a trade-off, basically. So basically what happened was the science classrooms were actually quite tiny, but they got a really cool science lab. Also, like, my school was like, basically they really wanted you either were going to go into science or you were going to go into trades. Like, that was what my school was designed to do. Like, you're either going to do trades or you were going to do science. Like, obviously they had other subjects and stuff like that. Like, I did art, there was band and all that sort of stuff, there was theater and everything like that, but like, if like that was what my school was designed to do, and so it was good at it. So like we had like a mechanics class, we had woodworking, we had metal work, like there was like a full like welding class and everything like that, and like all that sort of stuff, right? So there's textiles as well for like fashion stuff. Try to think of like the other ones. Jewelry making, like the programming class was obviously there. Yeah, it was just like that. And quit, but the effing tube is fucking class. Oh no. The trades we had were mechanics, woodwork, metalwork, and hair. Oh yeah, there was a hair thing, but that was like more like it was an exchange kind of thing. So like basically like in grade 11 or 12, you could like not go to school that year, and then you went to like the hair program, and then you came back, and so you graduated a year later, but you already had your degree, which was cool. How you being the one in the friend group? Because I try to make. I mean, Emery, that just means that when you're older, you will be able to pay them back and they'll be grateful for it, you know? It's going on at your school? That's wild. No, people did that with trades too, actually. So, like, mechanics especially, like, if you wanted to become a mechanic, in grade 12, you could go to the mechanic school, and you would do, like, half of your, so like you would go to the mechanic school and you would do like half of your grade 12 year as at the same time, and then you would come back for like half a year, and then you would graduate. Like when I say my school was like a pipeline to trades and science, I meant it. Like that was like the whole purpose of this school, was just a pipeline to trades or thing. To be fair though, like it was also like pretty good with like art as well. Like the art program is the reason why I even knew that there was a comics and graphic novels program at the college that I went to. And that was great, you know? I spent so much of their money, it makes me feel bad. If you want to become a mechanic, you fix a public school in the Midwest. I need to clean my locker. See, I took mechanics class when I was in grade 9 because of like well, I got to build an engine. That was cool. I built an engine. That was fun. But also I just wanted to know how to like change the oil in my car, which we never learned. But I did build an engine from scratch with random parts that were in the mechanics lab. It worked. Public schools are wild. Faded Skylines. The stories that I have about my schooling, man. Like, good God. Oh boy. There's some of them like I literally can't tell on stream because they're so identifying that you'd be able to find my school. God, I would have hated your school simply because it had better things. I'm so sorry. There's a random t-shirt that disappeared and I don't know how it got here. Oh. Oh. You know what? I do think like private schools are kind of wild though, sometimes. Like, nothing happens at private schools, you know what I mean? And that's wild to me. Like, so much stuff happened at my school. Like, I don't even know how to describe. Your school sounds like a private school low-key. My school? Like, it had, like, it definitely wasn't as funded as I'm making it sound. Because the teachers were just really good, basically. The teachers were really good. The teachers paid for a lot of the stuff. It was definitely more funded than most, because it was, like, the only French immersion high school, like, even, like, in that area. So like they wanted the French immersion. But like yeah, I'm not like it was a good school. Like I genuinely loved high school, which is not a thing that a lot of people get to say. Hi Evan.
Evan.
At least you don't have a locker by the ant locker. Nah, but I did have a locker by the weed locker. So I don't know, man. Our high school was a school that the other high school sent the expelled kids to. Oh, I almost got sent to that. The only cool thing about my school had a full operational black room because my photography course used film cameras. Ooh, that's cool, actually. Oh. I can't tell if you're saying oh to the weed locker thing or that I liked high school. High school is awful for me. I'm so sorry. See, like the thing is that like I know that like I am in like the minority. Like I genuinely had a really good time in high school, and I think it like I pretty much like completely attribute it to climbing because like climbing at my school was like a big deal. Like if you were on the climbing team, especially the like competitive climbing team, you were like an absolute rock star. Like it's like how they show like football like people in like American movies, how they're like the rock stars, like if you're on the cheerleading squad or if you're on the football team, you're like the coolest people in the school. It's just the problem is that climbing, every single person that climbed was the nerdiest people alive. So like yeah, we were like rock stars, but no one wanted to talk to us because all we would talk about is like League of Legends and anime. This is like not a joke. So like so best of both worlds, I guess. Our excelled and bad kids get sent to the school of the district. Oh, fair enough. The school was considered the better school in the area. It was not. Uh-oh. They got suspended too many times. They just got... Oh, okay. The teachers were so scuffed, though. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I had a great time in high school. And, like, I 100% attribute it to climbing. Because climbing was really fun. I had, like, a good group of friends in high school. Like, obviously it wasn't perfect. Because, you know. But, like... There were two popular groups in my school, like the footballers and cheerleaders, and then the music kids. I was in the music club. The kids, oh, I'm so sorry, Evan. It just kind of, I think it also helped that, like, I think personally, I'm just really hard to bully. Because if you say something mean to me, my attitude is usually along the lines of, okay, you don't have to like me. I don't really care. So I'm just not fun to bully. You know what I mean? like, can you imagine a bully being like, you suck, and be like, okay, not everyone can like everyone. Like, could you imagine that? like, I'd be like, I give up, I'm done, I'm gonna leave. The only thing that got me through school was our teachers and
Plus
class.
that you would simply beat them up.
I would not!
But you could.
Oh god, I never have to see them again. No, this is true. Like, genuinely, if people are having a hard time in high school, you, like, never have to see any of them ever again. I have not seen anyone I've graduated with, like probably since, like, maybe 2 or 3 years after I graduated. I have not seen a single one of them. Like, although, I have had people, like, in those 2 or 3 years, come up to me and be like, oh my god, and then say my name, and they'd be like, how are you doing? And I'm like, I have never seen this person in my entire life. And then, like, they're just like, oh my god, like, how are you doing? Like, how's this going? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, who are you? And they're like, oh, I graduated with you. I was in this class with you. And I'm like, clearly I made much more of an impact on you than you did of me because I have no idea who you are. Like, this kid keeps pretending he's dating a teacher. Ugh. That's not good. Yeah, that's not okay at all. You suck, okay? Cake bird and Mischief about to attack. Nah, man. Actually, it's weird because the stereotypical popular kids loved me. The stereotypical popular kids definitely thought I was very weird, but again, I think I was just really not fun to bully. So they didn't. Or if they did, I don't remember. So it clearly didn't work. You know? I don't know, man. That's her reaction. She's my favorite teacher, but she doesn't deserve it. Yeah, it's like, that's really weird.
I'm so sorry, Emery. All my friends want to uni and have jobs, but I have anxiety and health issues, so who's the real winner here? Okay, I'm so sorry. See, like, what I did is I went to a college that none of my peers went to. And then when I finally went to the university that everyone went to, everyone had already, like, was either, like, high or above because, like, I went to college first and then took a year off. And then I went to university. And then I was, like, in a program and, like, none of my peers were in. So, like... And, like, the thing, you know what the funniest part is that they would just never be able to find me. Because, like, I don't use my real name online, right? And my username, Ulterior Light, I didn't start using until 2 years after I graduated. And then Karma Knight, which is my pen name, I didn't start using until, like, last year. So, like, they would have to be super clever to be able to find me, man. Like, there is so many, like, hoops that they would have to go through. It's me, obviously. Faded Skylines, you know what? Like, if you're happy, that's all that really matters. Smart enough to not know they're laughing at me, not with me. Unfortunately, not everyone. See, yeah. But the kids were kind of nice to me because I had some friend connections, but definitely didn't like me. Fair enough. You still have the smell cam on? I know. It's because I keep getting distracted, and then I will pick up my knitting occasionally, and then I'll put it down, and then I'll keep talking with my hands. Usually when my high school goes to the state school, so I went to the different college in a different state, which was so good. Okay, fair enough. Last name for your pen name is Knight? Yeah. I didn't choose that. But if you look up Karma Knight, I do have an IMDb page. Fun fact. It's the Italian in you. What? I have a feeling that I forgot to eat again. Uh-oh. 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 Speaking of eating, I probably should make dinner for my family, actually. So, I think I'm gonna end stream there, even though we vibing, you know? Good thing I have snacks? Good. Get your snacks.
Would you like a raid suggestion?
Maybe. Is it eggy?
No.
Oh. Is it trashy?
Yes.
Excellent. I would have rated trashy anyway. Guys, Trashy is doing a You Laugh You Lose. He's actually doing a face cam stream, which is like, he never does that. So, that's pretty cool. Oh my god. And he has some friends there. That's so cool. Guys, if you like Cakebird and I, you will love Trashy. Trashy is extremely funny, very good. Make him laugh, make his friends laugh, give him a follow. Going name legally changed today. Oh my god, Apple, congratulations. That's awesome.
Yo, that's awesome.
Yo, congratulations. Yo. Thank you. It was nice having you in chat today. I will see you guys tomorrow, most likely. I don't know what we're doing tomorrow, but